All right, all right.
All right.
It's good to see y'all.
Yeah. It's good to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to the That's How You Feel show.
Welcome.
This show, of course, is brought to you by Superstar Products and Media Vision Entertainment. We are shooting out of the Beltline Studios here in North Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
And, how do y'all dig our new home? It's nice, right?
Ooh.
Look like where I'm supposed to been in the first place.
Right.
Right.
This is sexy.
It's sexy.
As y'all know.
Yeah, look like I'm supposed to be up in this piece.
Okay. All
We've
right.
been stimulated. We got the stimulus.
Well, of course, I'm your boy Check Love. Y'all already know me. I'm the comedian extraordinaire, the guy missing the tooth, the dude that makes the movies and the TV shows that no one watches. It's okay. I don't feel any kind of way about it. It's totally.
As he says it, bro.
Great
It's not-
I'm
accolades.
used to it. I'm used to it. You know. But enough about me. We're gonna go ahead and run through the panel of our esteemed gentlewomen and gentlemen. Can you say gentlewomen? Yeah, you said that, right? Okay.
Said it. I mean,
It's-
a little
Doesn't
late.
mean it's
Don't mean it's not what it is, right? Because I said it. Okay. Well, anyway, so we're going to get this thing started off with my sister, Kay McCall, fashionista extraordinaire.
That's me.
She is the total brand, man. She is an author, a speaker, and she's our resident diva. Now, let me tell you something. She's the one that's going to uplift you and also knock your ass down. So just be sure.
Facts.
So just be sure.
And if at first you don't succeed,
First you don't succeed.
you can dust it off and try again. You can dust it off and try again.
Hey.
Try again.
That was it. That was their thing. But yes, absolutely. And so we're gonna keep it in the vein of the ladies. Of course, we got Shay Speaks. Shay is our tarot reading, sage burning, silky smooth. Shay butter, baby. That was all right. I did okay with that.
lie.
I'm trying to get my little tones in there.
Our resident Oda Mae Brown.
right.
Oh, now that is not finna call you older
He
man.
does call me Oda Mae.
That's what she did on Ghost. That's the vibe.
That's the
Molly,
natural.
you a danger girl. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right. It's all right. That's the natural neutral of the group. You know what I mean?
Yes, she is.
And last but not least, we got Cousin Kevin. And let me tell you something. He is the light skin. Everything is too funny, but ain't nothing funny at all. I will shoot you and then meditate with your family
Nah, for real.
right after that.
Nah, for
Right on.
real. Send you off to the ancestral realm correctly.
Peace and blessings.
Right. He the one who killed you and would pray for you. That's
And then console your mama.
right. That's some hell of a duality. All right. Well, as you know, that is us here at the That's How You Feel show. And if you don't know, we are not a podcast. We are a live, well, most times we live, but we are an actual show. We are a talk show. I was gonna say it again.
We are a talk experience. And now you have tuned directly in to this talk experience.
I love that. She said that way better than me. You know what I mean? That was hot. All right. Well, yes, you have tuned in into an intellectual experience, one that will stimulate your visuals and your audios as we partake in
Visual,
providing you
mental, and-
information.
yeah, come on
Not only
now.
things that you are able to eat and take with you later on and to provide that information to others, but also to laugh and to feel like you're a part of a home and a family. That's what we do here. Did that make sense?
Loaves
sing.
and fishes.
And sing.
And sing.
That's how you feel?
So that's all for me. This is the That's How You Feel show. Make sure that you check us out on YouTube, on Facebook. You like us, you comment, you subscribe. Let us know how you feel. Reach us on our
Buy merch,
Instagrams.
shop.
Buy merch on the shop. That's how you feel show.com. No, that's how you feel.com. And so that's enough of the intros, man. We just gonna go ahead and get this show going. As we always do. First section. Shay speaks them news. So tell me, Shay, what's the
in the
news?
news? Did he do it with his tooth though?
I did do it with my
With the
tooth.
one
You heard
that's
it?
missing?
I wonder if they heard it.
I think the gum is itching in the
Shay
spot.
speaks news.
It do be itching sometimes, so it forces me to do this little.
I don't even want to know.
It's kind of like when people got gold teeth.
It's
It's like when you got gold teeth. You know what I mean?
It's
It's like when you got what?
Got gold teeth. They be like, hey, boy.
Is that why
I
they
gotta
be
see it.
sucking on their mouth all the time?
Yeah, because you
That
got to
ain't
kind of, well, that's because stuff get stuck in it. Don't let it obviously get stuck in this.
That
I
must
don't
be
like
the
to
flea
look at
market
it.
go to.
He said he don't like to look.
Why you looking at it, man? Look at your face. Why you doing that to me, man?
Oh my gosh, y'all look crazy. Look, man, welcome to Shay Speaks News, guys. Look, this is what I do.
That's what you do.
That's what I do. I speak. So,
Speak the news too.
this news broadcast is brought to you by coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Of course, we are talking this week about coronavirus. So, jumping on into the news of the week here. First in the news, the United States is in the third phase of the vaccinations for the coronavirus, guys. I don't know how you feel about that.
Don't take that shit.
Hey, that's a no-no, right?
That Remdesivir, that Remdesivir, whatever it's called,
Oh, that's the name of it,
something like that.
right? I know. Generally, vaccinations take about at least 2 years or so to even, come up with, and through trial and error, whatnot. So they whipping it up in about a couple months. That's scary.
Yeah.
Experimenting on me, not I.
Oh no.
I will not be in line
Straight.
for those vaccinations, guys. Definitely won't. Next, we definitely have Donald J. Trump.
Yo,
Your favorite guy.
president and she.
Favorite president.
The president is fantastic.
I can't stand him.
Donald J. Trump, guys, have collabed with Kodak. No, not Kodak Black.
What?
I
Go
hope.
there.
I hope so.
I can even eat rolling peas. Everybody noticed me. Gotta put.
Exactly.
Am I the only one who know
I
that
hope
song?
he's definitely.
Rolling peas.
I mean,
But I hope he ain't making that voice in there.
Word. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Before we go, so shout out to Kodak Black, man. We know you are locked up. Don't know where, but we've been hearing about how it's been pretty tough for you. And so I don't know how that's supposed to play out. But anybody who watched this and got some sort of power could do something about it. Go see about that, man, because he having a hard time, man. And that ain't
If you're
never
not on
fun.
his visitation, don't go see him, honey, because you will be embarrassed.
I won't let me drive the boat.
guys.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kodak Black, man.
Shout out to
Free that,
Kodak
man. We
Black.
hope you are okay, man.
Let me reiterate.
I'm gonna say shout out to Kodak Film as well for
Kodak.
that, running up that bag.
right.
Exactly.
Or pharmaceuticals now, right? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Shay.
Kodak,
What-
right, exactly. For sure. Donald Trump definitely is not in a collaboration with Kodak Black, but he has dumped about $765 million into the company Kodak for them to take pictures of us protesting. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Actually, they are working towards the ingredients in figuring out a drug to treat the coronavirus. Treat. I didn't say cure. You heard me.
Right.
Treat.
So why would
Serve
you
you.
want to cure something that's making you so much money?
I got it like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why would you want to cure something that make you this much money? Big Pharma or Super
Exactly, Mundo.
Let's
Right.
be clear.
The
Right.
money is in the.
No, they want to serve you, not cure you. Serve you.
Exactly.
To
Serve you up.
not with a cherry on top.
So,
Cause I'm the best of about the cop, and you know it. That's just how I go. I don't love them. I'm out the dope, and I be.
Rolling,
Y'all didn't know that's what she was rapping?
smoking.
oh, that's what she
Well,
was
that'll
rapping?
never be me smoking because y'all know I hate
Right.
smoke.
Well,
But
nothing
anyway,
wrong with a little bit of, but anyway,
It is for me.
but you
I
know,
didn't.
Kodak is definitely their stocks, their shares have gone up over 570% this week
That's crazy. That is crazy.
behind this
Damn, son.
loan
I
given by
needed
the
some of that
government.
inside trading, baby. I needed some of that.
I need to
Right.
borrow $5 for whoever got some shares in Kodak right about
Man.
now.
If they got shares in Kodak and you only want $5, you need to reevaluate your
Portfolio.
Because I'm definitely, if you got it like that, I'm not asking for $5.
Okay,
I'm gonna add
10.
some zeros.
10.
I know you got it.
Jeez,
I know you got it, guys. Next to the news, we lost another one. Okay,
another one.
Another one.
Another one.
DJ Khaled voice.
another one.
It's
So we have
Not really.
to say goodbye.
He's Trump friend. It wasn't that hard.
Yeah,
I
man,
hollered.
Oh, I know who y'all talking
That's
about.
messed up, y'all.
Former GOP
Pray on that man
Herman
death.
Cain has died this week, guys, at the age of 74.
ACD?
That's six.
Was it?
I
did
thought
he
it was
die
old
from
age.
ACD? Was it old age?
Nope.
Nope. What was it?
Was it for being on the wrong side of the carpet?
It's for the
What was
exact. It's the exact same thing that his constituents and interns was saying was not real at the time in which he was dying.
Don't do Herman Cain like that. Didn't he run one of them pizza places? What it was?
Get a pizza. Yep,
Hey.
pizza.
pizza?
Right.
What does that mean?
What,
Yeah,
what
some
do
good
pizza
pizza.
mean?
Okay.
All I know is that
fuck with
he
that
was
piece.
Pete, I don't fuck with Pete.
down here in Atlanta.
Yeah, it was like good Godfathers or good fellas.
Oh, for real?
Oh, here, oh, God.
Oh, I know what you
Well,
you
I
actually
mean,
talking
well, I
about
know he
pizza.
He was the CEO.
Talking about real pizza.
That's before he ran and did all that extra
Oh,
stuff.
before
He a
2012.
black businessman besides that Trump John.
Oh, okay. I mean, he literally, you know.
all of that alleviated it the second he became part
Right,
of
right.
Trump,
Just
as
like-
you said.
Oh, lame.
Like, you
But
ain't black no more, old lying nigga. What?
Yeah, we swapped him out for one of them over there.
Guys, for those who don't know, of course, Herman Cain did die this week. He
Yeah.
was a diehard supporter of Donald J. Trump. He did go and support him at the Trump rally
Well,
in
you know
Tulsa,
why he was a big
Oklahoma.
one on Trump, though, because they like them women. They like them girls.
Oh,
Like
Some
them
of 'em
girls
do.
with their cold big heels.
Ow!
Cause them the girls that you know go keep it real.
Keep it real.
I like them girls with the sack on her back.
On the back.
Cause them the girls that's gonna let your boy splack. When was the last time you heard that word? Only you AT aliens know the splack.
Facts.
That just sounded so
That's
Nasty.
it's all wetness. It's just like
Sounded degrading a little bit.
Oh, let's go back to the nose.
God.
Yeah, see, I was with you just until you went.
When he said
he
flat.
always take it too far. Like I was there, I was with you. I like them girls. That took me back to my little times,
I know,
pre-mommy
right?
time. But
my
then you
God.
said splack, and I was like, yeah.
shout out to Golden Glide.
Ooh, ain't nothing like
shout
that
out,
Golden
shout
Glide,
out,
honey.
okay.
Western Chapel,
Yes.
Fridays and Sundays.
Right. That's what the East Siders had. We don't know nothing about
Cascade.
Cascade, yeah, we ain't do
ain't know nothing
Cascade.
about
I used to go to
Cascade.
both because I'm a West Side nigga, but I was
I'm a
at
West
your
Side chick too.
No, right.
But now Cascade, you can't go over there and can't skate. Cascade,
Yeah.
they will run you slap.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
don't play that at
Oh,
Golden Glide either.
Yeah,
for
back.
real?
Nah, you can get at least you can get on the floor at Golden Glide. You get on the floor at Cascade and
That's
you move
rap.
slow, they will run
Run
you
you over.
over.
For real? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Guys, also,
Speaking of sports, right?
speaking of sports, man, let's go. Speaking of sports, I don't know any sports fans. Well, you're not
Me.
a sports fan per
I'm a
se.
K fan.
You a K fan?
Go
Okay.
Bears.
I'm
Nothing
a
wrong with
big
it.
fan.
You know,
Okay, fan.
I'm in
And the
Atlanta.
Falcons too. And the Falcons, of course.
That's right. Rise up. That's what we're talking
We'd
about.
love to do a show at the Falcons Mercedes Stadium if y'all want to make that happen.
Yeah, right.
Just hit me.
And so, guys, look. Of course, sports definitely has changed.
Definitely.
Right now, of course, during this year of the coronavirus, of course, with baseball, especially the Florida Marlins, at least 8 players, including 2 of the coaches, have contracted the coronavirus. They have canceled their home opener, plus a few more games. We don't know what's going to happen with their season here.
Good thing black people don't watch baseball.
That's not true. It is plenty of them.
Yeah,
Man, I'm so
man. My dad used to watch it.
It's hard to even
Plenty
watch.
of them.
I'll go
There's
to
one
the game.
Sports place. There's a one.
You go to the
sport-
game, but-
Sports that you can go to and you get all the way drunk.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
you
only
go to.
thing. Like,
That's
I
different.
love. Like I used to love going and get like just a good hot dog and popcorn. It's just like my thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's different. Though.
But
Ain't
when
nobody
they
watching that
leave,
shit.
no. But when you leave there, oh my God. My days of driving Uber, they be sloppy
Drunk. Yeah.
And it be a whole lot of us and them.
Then they always hit the woo.
All right.
All I know is not
Okay.
having no regular audience like usual is stupid and it's annoying and
Virtual
I don't
fans?
really know how I want to watch it. It's stupid.
Right.
It looks like NBA Live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But people are playing NBA Live all night
yeah,
long.
but you can play it, but I don't want to watch it.
Hey,
Like,
so
I
you don't want to watch it for an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most?
don't know.
Nah,
It ain't
that
the
don't even
same,
make sense.
man. You forgetting all about the third wall. I mean
The
the
12th man.
You
same
said
difference.
Third wall.
Same difference. It's the extra.
I mean,
The
all
audience is
this-
considered. The
sick-
audience
All
is
this
always
over my head.
considered the unknown unknown. When it's
Right.
pressure during the playoffs,
If it's an unknown, what difference does it make if it's not there?
I mean, but
I don't know.
players,
That's a
you know,
confused. That's a
players,
riddle.
Yeah,
What,
it is.
players
Riddle me
thrive
this,
off of that
man.
though. They thrive off of hearing their fans in the background
You
cheering.
can
Right.
hear the
I mean, they be
music.
having a wife on
There's
the home
noise,
side.
right.
The side
Right,
piece gonna be
right.
on the other side.
Okay, looking
Right
like
They be
now,
having a lot
can't
playing
have
for.
either one, 'cause the truth of the matter is they all in the booth.
yeah, wow.
guys. So you know, basketball definitely. You know, this season it is being played in Orlando, Florida, where they're being kept in a quarantine style type of camp, if you will. Okay, they're not really supposed to be leaving outside of that area of Orlando, Florida, while they're playing the games. So,
I got a homegirl in Orlando, Florida.
do you? What's her name?
I'm not finna say that. Shout out to Clayby.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I didn't.
It's been like
just a homegirl.
close
It's just a
friends.
homegirl.
Yeah, this is my own girl. Man. Don't do me like that.
That girl gonna make you block her later.
No, she not.
Block that Claby girl you was talking about.
Right. Y'all trying to get me in trouble with my old lady.
You trying to get yourself in trouble.
I just said I got
Talk
friends.
too much.
All I said
Like
I
I
got a-
tell you all the time.
I can
You
have-
talk
It's okay.
too much.
It's okay to have a
You
friend.
talk too much.
Hence a talk show. Hence a talk show. That's why I do stand-up comedy, because I talk a lot.
Guys, look at here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight onto it. Anyway, Shay Speaks Tink Tink of the week.
Tink tink.
Poor little tink tink.
Pro little Tink.
Am I a little tink?
Look,
Yeah, you definitely a little tink.
lemon pepper Lou. Y'all, lemon pepper Lou.
I swear I still want blue cheese when I hear that
So,
name.
lemon pepper Lou, if you guys do not know who
That's a fun
lemon
name.
pepper Lou is,
I want a 10-piece flat fried a little hard with some blue cheese.
I don't want no flats. All wings.
oh, Wayne.
Peach
I don't
lemonade
even chicken
meat.
it up.
I really like
Wow,
that.
man.
Yeah, all wings.
Yeah.
All I know is,
I'm
goddamn,
sure that them two little bones get stuck in between that gap. I would want I
See why you playing? It's not two little bones. It's just the whole bone
No,
itself.
it's two.
It's just that's a flat. I don't do flats.
No, I said that's why you don't want them flats, because they're two bones and they get stuck in
No, if that was the case, I just use it as a toothpick.
Why did you have them kill my joke?
I'm with you on the do.
No, you lost.
I use my tooth. I use it as a
again,
toothpick.
Not
Never heard nobody
listening.
say all drums before. Ain't no,
I
that's not
like
even a
drums.
term.
Right.
All drums.
All
Yeah.
drums.
All flats just is because that's a hood thing. But I'm like him. I would prefer all drums.
That's
More
not
meat
a
on
thing.
it.
You can't say all drums.
Like that meat.
I'm with you with it.
I don't like
that
that
meat.
I mean, I don't eat wings
Well, anyway,
at all.
Lemon
Yeah,
pepper
you ain't
Lou's
meat.
a hard name though.
Lemon pepper Lou?
That's a hard name.
Is it? I like it.
He should be called
Lemon
that from
pepper
now
Lou
on.
is losing, dog.
Lemon Pepper Lou, did win Tink Tink of the week. He did. Actually, Lou Williams is an LA Clippers basketball player.
with a
He,
mansion out here.
yeah, straight from Georgia, straight from Gwinnett County. Went to South Gwinnett, played for Atlanta Hawks for a little bit. So now he is the third man for the LA Clippers, averaging about 18.3 points a game. However,
6 man.
6 man.
he's slipping because he didn't got permission actually from the team to go ahead and visit Atlanta to go to a funeral. He had lost a family friend, so they said, "Hey, Lou, go ahead. To your condolences. Go ahead, take care of what you need to take care of. Come on back home." Okay.
Social distance while you gone, Lou.
Yeah. He had to get tested every day actually while he was gone. They did
Oh,
test
wow.
him every day. Every day. They was not playing.
Except for that day, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. This is what Nick Rose do. He got caught
It's like
because he took
slipping-
pictures.
it's like-
he
it's
took
like-
sipping.
No, that's how you got
He
caught.
got caught.
It's like slipping out of your.
Oh, somebody
it's like
posted
slipping
it or
out of
something.
your,
One of his partners or
what
somebody.
You call it? What do you call that? Slipping out of your house arrest bracelet and still getting.
Oh Lord.
He done got caught taking a picture.
Oh yeah,
with-
them niggas got
with-
rings
with
on
a-
that tell them they got the COVID.
And he had his NBA mask on
Wow.
at
Same.
the Magic City strip club.
It's magic.
Entertainment.
That's where you go. That's the
entertainment.
spot. I could have told you that. That's the best wings in the city. Man.
Is it really?
Man, I seen some white people talking about it on the news.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is, Skip. Them wings hit different when you looking at a little something right there. You know what I'm saying, Skip?
Shannon,
Them
I
things
don't-
can be pink on the inside, and you be like, them things hidden. When that
No,
when that girl
Shannon.
right there
Shannon,
dropping that thing right there, I'm telling you, Skip.
Shannon, no, I can't agree with that.
Lemon
Shannon,
Pepper Lou had to go in there and get them old goddamn, old blue cheese. Go back down that old Orlando to the bubble. Can't keep no lemon pepper Lou in the bubble.
I'm just trying to say, Shannon.
Somebody visited his Gwinnett County mansion before he went back to the bubble.
Somebody,
Yeah.
apparently. So, Lemon Pepper Lou, definitely had to stop by, get some lemon pepper wings.
Oh, look at my boy.
Look at Rob. Shout out to Rara.
Shout out.
Hey, hey,
You are
yes,
the
yes.
donkey of the day.
No, you gotta do it like the Hamilton. You are the donkey of the day. You
I can't do that note, but I'm gonna let you get that.
I can't get that high in the notes.
too much mayonnaise.
the Breakfast Club do that,
Right.
and we can't do that.
We can't body. That's why I said Shay Speaks Tink Tink of the day.
Of the day.
That kind of bit off a little bit.
Yeah, we got to have to come up with something of our own.
We did. It's
Yeah.
the Tink Tink. That was just a joke. We were shouting out to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
Always. Hey, Uncle Charlotte.
Uncle who?
Charlotte.
All right, cool.
This
Oh,
the
that's what's
supper.
his
This the
name?
supper club.
So just so y'all know, man. So what is that? It? That's all the news. Oh, my bad. I'm ready.
Damn.
It's
Ain't
ADD
no
Nah, I'm
more
just
kicked
playing.
in. That's all.
Okay, look,
Sorry,
look,
y'all.
look.
ADD kicked in real quick, real
yeah,
quick.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much it for the news of this week. Shay Speaks News is brought to you by
Menon.
Superstar Products. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Yeah.
I have a product that's made with essential oils, all natural. What it's going to do is penetrate through the dermis, epidermis, fatty tissue, all the way down to the bone to actually help to eliminate the cause of the pain. You know what the cause of it is? Inflammation. So we're going to take the inflammation out of the area. When you remove the inflammation, then it allows the body to heal itself. Do me a favor, move that around for me a little bit. Where's your pain at? I'm waiting, baby. I can't hear you.
I'm thinking about it.
Ha! It works just that fast.
Yeah, it did.
Every single time.
So listen here.
Listen.
Listen this.
This one.
So yeah, this is the first segment of our show. Sorry about that. I wanted to give a quick shout out. That's who I was just talking to, one of our sponsors, and the one who kind of helped us make all of this possible. Shout out to Rah ENT. Much love to you, champ.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Peace, love, and light, King.
Absolutely. All right, so first item up a bid, we're going to go ahead and hit this segment one. We're going to go ahead and talk about how we feel individually about this week's topic. And as y'all know, this week's topic is COVID or cap. Is it all real or is it all cap? Now, side note for my ebonically challenged people, the word cap is a euphemism that we tend to use in the neighborhoods that something is fake, false, that bullshit, all right? So basically, we're asking you,
It's a fugazi.
is COVID real or is it cap? Is it fake? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Court, what you think? How do you feel about it?
Honestly, so I think that COVID is real. Mainly because niggas is there.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Straight to it.
Straight like that. They done. And everybody know that's not really my vernacular. So, if I said
It's
it like
real.
that, I mean it. It's real.
Niggas die every day, Pete.
Every day. But they die from COVID too.
Yeah, for sure.
So, this is kind of really how I feel. When it comes to COVID, I definitely think that the precautions and things are warranted, right?
Sure.
But the bubble that I got with my own friends and family, honey, we still having parties and everything. Now, it ain't nothing like the one that went down at the compound with the pool party.
Right.
But I've had some water
Major.
sports and things going on in my backyard because everybody know my little baby girl turned 1.
Congratulations.
Yes. And
And she
so
got an Instagram, too.
she does, baby Coco Michelle.
She won't follow me back, though.
Bubble.
She acting funny already.
She follow
She
you
won't even
back.
follow me
Listen,
back.
her momager will definitely get on that. We have interns that control these Instagram. So
She said she can't really follow that many people. She was like,
Yasmin, please go back and follow him back. Okay, I'm talking to the intern now. She get on top of it for us. But yeah, so we've had a party, we've had some cookouts and things like that. But again, it's normally just our family, people who've been around us before COVID and throughout COVID or whatever. I got that in-between card game going on at the house. It's a game I got to put y'all on. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of
In-between
what we've
card
been doing.
game?
It's a game. We don't talk about it. But anyway, so yeah, that's basically what we have had going on as far as through COVID. I'm still a hugger. Everybody know that I'm a touchy-feely type of chick. But I'm only dapping up people that I don't know and haven't been around. And, I had surgery since COVID has been going on, so I've been tested twice. The test sucks. But it hasn't. I'm social distancing from people I'm not social with. But outside of that, I do want to say this. The mask is to protect us.
Yeah. And your stink ass breath.
Oh, honey, listen. Now, let me tell you what COVID
said the
did.
nigga with the
It
decay in
helped.
his mouth.
Right. Every time, and look, when I burp, the breath hit me back in my own nose.
It followed right out on
It
this
sucks.
thing.
It sucks.
But serious, on some real stuff, COVID with these masks has helped a whole lot of us, honey. I've seen
yeah.
eyebrows and eyelashes growing back because no stink breath is in it. I'm just saying, and some of y'all yuck mouth brothers,
Yeah. Ugly chicks winning, too.
listen, hey, Hey, ain't they though? Because you don't know what's going. This right here.
Yeah,
let
that
me
shit is,
tell you, some of this
That is true.
is horrible. So listen,
That shit's alluring.
Linda.
That shit's alluring just looking at it.
It is. And as long as she keeping on her face or he keeping on his face during the time, I'm talking about, listen, it's a whole nother situation.
Lisa and Dees.
Eyes, smiles, and lashes are the new lipstick. I'm just saying. It really is.
for
I
real.
smiles real well.
We basically are all people. We are all Islamics.
I ain't as long.
Nah, you can put that on. We ain't all nothing.
Okay. I mean, we're not Islamists, but you get what I was trying to say. I'm basically just saying we having to walk around and cover our faces.
See, this
okay.
is the problem with us as a people.
Our
You
ignorance.
get what I'm trying to say? No, boo. I get what you said. No interpretation. Oh, okay.
Look at my
okay.
face.
But yeah,
You
so
can't
that's
see
how
my
I'm
face.
feeling. I definitely feel like COVID ain't cap. But let me get it over there to you, kid. What you think? COVID or cap?
I'd say it's Cap. Definitely was.
Kaepernick?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Kaepernick. Because Kaepernick be capping too. His ass ain't trying to play no football.
Whoa.
I wouldn't be either.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be funny.
But
Hey.
anyway.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's mostly Cap. Like, I went to Miami for Memorial Day weekend, and I was down there doing a whole bunch of unsanitary things, and in group settings.
Always one.
Wasn't no social distancing going on.
Sure wasn't.
Like, it was like,
I saw it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when I came back from there, I was like, if we ain't got that shit Cap for real. So that was my determining factor. Like, nobody had it. You know what I'm
You been
saying?
out here, too.
Nobody got sick. And it was just a lot going on. I'm like, so if we ain't get it down there in this, like when they said Florida's supposed to be the hottest zone, I'm like, that junk Cap, you know what I'm saying? But it's just really a lot of propaganda, but it's definitely something to be you should be concerned, not fearful. You should be concerned and like aware of stuff, you know what I mean? But right. Like, but they doing a fear campaign on TV. Like, that's that's why I say it's Cap, because they making you like, oh, you could just it can last in the air for 6 feet and 8 seconds, and then it drops, and then you know what I'm saying, if somebody farts around you, you can get it, and then
Farts?
Yeah, like if you go in the bathroom,
It's
and
airborne
if
like
you can
that?
smell, if you can smell the crap, like you can get it from that, just from the fumes of it. Like they say everything for real. This is real article. This is facts. Yeah,
Wow.
Different doctors say different stuff.
This may not be something that I should admit, but it's very true. This is why I don't listen to the news.
Right.
I haven't listened to the news like for years.
Right.
Like Corey, he loves the news. That's great. I don't listen to the news because I just feel like every day is something. Like every day. So
It's part
I
of the
just live in
program.
my own bubble.
I kind of be watching just to be able to pick up what the masses are on. So when I'm around them, I know what mindset they're in. Like,
Yeah.
like so I don't just walk. I walk in the store and I just
He
see
kinda-
everybody
he
acting
tells
weird
me.
with the mask on and gloves, and I'm like, why they acting like this? I know now because like I see the fear campaign on TV, but it's a lot of.
I know
cap,
when
man.
it first started, like on
People
some real
was getting
stuff.
that shit, though.
When it first started, it was so hilarious because this Asian American man, like I'm talking about, like first started, like the week it was like start getting in the news. I walk into the Walmart. I live in Gwinnett County, of course, so I walk into the Walmart and this man has, the sheet protectors that we used to put on our homework.
Oh
our
yeah, they
reports.
using anything.
He
Though.
had it taped to
Yeah,
his
yeah.
forehead, and then had the audacity, the downright gall to look at me like.
The gumption.
Yeah,
I
they
looked
using
at him
it.
like, sir, listen, I don't believe the propaganda and all the stuff that they saying about y'all, but don't you dare look at me.
I know it
He said,
definitely.
that's your fault. Your fault.
Right. They like, I
do
ain't
some
got that
miso
shit.
soup
When
and
that shit
leave me
first
alone.
happened, I ate some Chinese food with a Chinese dude when that shit first happened in like March. Like,
Yeah, I hated
like,
how
I
they were saying it to them, but just the fact that he tried
gave
to
me
look
some
at
of his
me, I'm
food.
like, shoot, we're the minority, bro. What you doing?
Like, dude gave me some of his food and I ate it and then it hit me. I said, oh, damn, I done ate Chinese food with a Chinese man during coronavirus. And the shit come from China. So I'm like, man, I done screwed up. You know what I mean?
It don't
But
come from China.
that's why I say
I don't
it's
believe
cap.
it came from China.
I
I
don't
really
either.
feel like they released it here
Yeah,
in the U.S.
they
on
whipped
real.
that
Like,
back
I
up in
really
the
do.
lab.
It's different strands
You know
too.
what I'm
Like
saying?
Yeah.
I feel like soon as they heard like, oh, if you melanated, you are immune to it, and no black people. It's only white people, old white people getting it. They was like, oh yeah. They was like, shit, let me mix this. Shit, here y'all go. We made one just for y'all.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
definitely feel
saying?
like
They done whipped
they
up a
put
new
it
one.
out. I definitely feel like that.
Because now niggas is dying. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I mean, if you have a lot of bad health issues, which a lot of us do, you know what I'm saying? and that's anything could take you out. Anything upper respiratory could take you out if you had that issue like that. But
Right.
so Cap.
Cap. So you said COVID, you said Cap. I'ma say Cap. I definitely, am a big conspiracy theorist. I like to do a lot of research. I always be trying to look behind smoke and mirrors. What's going on? You showing me this, but what's behind door number 1? Like,
Tell her what she's won, Johnny.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
COVID.
Oh, lifetime supply of absolutely nothing.
ICU.
COVID-19.
Right.
Ventilator. So I think that, well, actually how I feel though, I honestly feel like
How you feel?
It was really Cap. Like you said, the numbers, when it first came out, it hit. It was like, okay, it's not killing off black people.
Right,
Oh, we
it's Jubilee.
straight. I
Yeah,
sat
right.
back like, woo, finally.
About time. It's
Something,
Jubilee year.
Some that ain't after us. God.
Something that ain't under us. That's what I initially felt. Like, I
That's
ain't
what a
gonna
praise
lie.
on the inside of your spirit. Like, whoo, finally, something
Yeah,
Right,
ain't after us.
I was for real. And then that next week, everybody started getting it. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? Like, no,
It was like instantly.
Instantly. The next week.
It's in the Zaza.
I'm like, man, this can't be like, I'm like, man, come on, man. So I really, I've always been a germaphobe up front before anyway. So it did kind of heighten my sense a little bit. Like, all right, I got kids in the household. So I'm like, is this really like, do we need to really? Nah, everybody wear your mask, everybody do this. So it just had me on like more of a high alert when it comes to, apparently Americans are nasty as hell because we were supposed to be doing all of this anyway. We were supposed to be washing our hands. We were supposed to be
Right. The fact that you have to say that, now that is so funny. I have to
It's like,
why did anybody have to tell your nasty? Y'all know.
wash your hands.
To wash your hands.
Like, why?
But you know what? It just reminds you of when you be like at the light and you see somebody inconspicuously digging in their nose.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And then,
Always.
So, look, but I'm the one who gonna be like this. I ain't moving from the light
Right.
until you see I saw your nasty.
And just keep staring at it
Yeah,
until
just keep
right,
staring.
right.
Now, I'm like, oh, who's driving?
Let you know.
And ain't nobody washing their hands. Ain't nobody got no hand sanitizer. Now we running out of hand sanitizer. Why y'all didn't have that stuff in your house from the giddy?
Right.
Yeah, so it just pretty much. I'm like, man, this is Cap.
That's good.
Chuck,
That's a good one.
Yeah, man, we nasty, man. It
No,
highlighted.
Y'all,
It
yeah, don't say
highlighted.
we.
It ain't no we. They ain't. It's a they.
Americans, it
Right.
highlighted. It really highlighted. It shed some light on our characteristics, and how we carry ourselves, our behaviors. It really did. And it's like, wow, it's something that's easily to spread. It's just, it really highlighted how we really live here in
That's
America.
a good point.
Now they singing happy birthday 2 times while they watching it. Happy birthday.
All right.
to
That's
you.
crazy.
Happy.
Check how you feel, man. What is this, man? Cap or what? COVID.
Man, this thing is real, man. Y'all
Okay.
out here playing. I can't even flex on you, man. COVID is real. Whether we want to play and say as if it's not or not, it's out there. It's a real disease.
It's a virus.
It's a virus. There's a difference.
Yeah, it's not a disease.
From
It's a
China.
virus.
It just had been elevated.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was in California when it first jumped off, and so I noticed everything that's been happening everywhere else. It happened there initially. So the busing system, all that stuff was shutting down. There was no more going out anywhere. I had to stop my job. We just stopped going to work all of a sudden one day in the middle of a project. And then I'd say less than 2 days later, I was on a flight here. And on that flight, there was nobody on the plane.
VIP.
Oh, shit, a wizard.
Step up business day.
You know what I mean? Just kind of stressed out on that thing.
Right.
Yeah, so I get there, and I had my own little 3-seat, maybe 5 people on the plane altogether. Fastest flight I've ever been on in my life. And I got home. I wanted to go see my mom. She wouldn't let me come in the house.
she
You know
ain't
what I mean?
playing.
Oh, no, she wasn't
You
playing.
ain't playing that.
No.
Rolling with you, boy.
Right. Yeah, for real. I mean, when you think about it, that's
It makes
there's
sense.
a lot. Yeah. So I was quarantined at my friend's house for a couple of days, and then I ended up going to my parents' house and didn't get any hugs or any kind of love for a little bit. And then I left because they made me feel bad. No, I'm just kidding. I love y'all. I love you. And so
He did feel bad though. He ain't just say
Mama.
yeah,
I tried to come over
yeah.
your house, and
I
they
missed you.
I tried to come over
Right.
your house, and you told me my dude said you got to take your top clothes off.
Right,
I
right,
said,
yeah,
damn, I
right,
ain't
right.
got nothing under my top clothes.
Right.
Some underclothes.
Right,
I said, I ain't
yeah.
coming in there like that. We gonna sit
We
outside.
gonna sit outside. Yeah, we just posted
She
outside.
said, take your top clothes off and your shoes
She
off.
wasn't playing. She wasn't playing.
And then
You
once
know?
I got there and I kind of was like, oh, I can't put this. It was still like, nah, you know what? Just nah.
Right, right,
Sit outside.
right. No, and that So
Wow.
yeah, I mean, I'm the type I'm going out in public and I have my mask on. Just period because people
Because
catching
of
it.
COVID or because of the tooth?
Right.
Well, at first, see, it's crazy. She just made me drop a damn pen. You know, but it's so funny you said that because while you bullshit, initially I was already wearing a mask and it was to cover my tooth. I was tired of like
Explain.
talking, yeah, or just talking with my face down or something.
Oh, when you
I
went to
just
go in
started-
and then slide.
So I would just wear this. It don't fall out my mouth
And through it just
all
be
the
like,
time.
it's
I have to
still
catch
drooling.
it. No, I be having to catch it. I be having to catch because sometimes it kind of does this little.
I get it. I've seen it.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I've done
my
it.
Shit.
I had to get it. I don't need you. I don't need you to judge me about that,
I'm not
Cuzzo.
judging you,
Not you,
brother. I love
Cuzzo.
you.
I seen his whole face.
Because I heard the noise and
It was accurate.
hot mic.
Ooh,
That's what it be like. That's what it's
Well,
not
listen.
Hey,
At
my
least
girl
it ain't
ain't
dried
tripping.
up and crusted on the side.
I've been eating.
Oh, I almost said
Sorry.
something.
I almost
Thank
said too.
you, God. I almost.
What you were finna say?
I ain't gonna say it because you know I won't.
But it fit. It
Yep, it
fits
fits. I knew
right.
it was
That's
gonna
right. It fits in there so snug.
Rhetorically speaking.
Man, let
I
me tell you
can't
something.
stand them.
Don't worry,
You
I
are
got
so
you later, baby.
disgusting.
So yeah.
She's like, oh my gosh, my
I can't
parents are
believe
watching.
he did Right.
My virgin ears.
I always embarrass her, man. That's all good. So anyway, yeah, that's how I feel though, man.
Alright.
It is totally real.
You're going to throw a pH off of that too.
I lost people that I know off of it. Hey man, let me tell you something, man. I'm not
gonna
gonna,
throw a
I'm not
pH
gonna
off?
sit. I'm not gonna sit here on this panel and let y'all talk about my nigga Tooth. All right,
We like
The tooth.
his name is Tooth. Toof.
Toothless.
Tooth. No, not toothless, just Tooth.
And look, you
Tooth
know,
fairy.
you should go to the
I'm going to
Missing Tooths Anonymous with Jerome from Martin.
I say
see, that's dirty.
Jerome's in the
See, that's
house.
dirty. I don't
I
feel
say
like Jerome.
Jerome's in the house. Watch your mouth.
That hair on your chest nappy just like him.
Himalaya.
I never even had chest hair until I did last couple of years. Man, y'all ain't finna keep making me feel like this about myself.
Well, that's how you
That's
feel.
how you
No,
feel.
that's what listen. That's how you feel. That's how we feel. But listen, one
No.
thing I will say that you didn't say, but I'll say it for you, brother.
What?
So you agreed with me, huh?
Hell no, man. Hell no, I ain't agree with you, man. What kind of blasphemous is
you're
you?
finally getting on your big sister side. You agreed with me. You're coming over. Listen, ladies, I'm working on it. Not ladies. I'm sorry, sis. It's only you.
It's
I
only you.
apologize. It's only you.
It's
Y'all
on-
check
I don't
it.
play I don't play the radio. I got your back now.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, it's only you. But you know, he's
Yeah.
getting it together.
Yeah, I'm getting it together, man. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
and we're
do
gonna get
this
that
whole
tooth
little-
fixed real soon.
Right,
Real
right.
quick.
So I can smile again. Smile
It takes a village.
Smile again.
And I should ever smile.
Smile again.
Smile for me, baby. I wanna see you smile.
That was
And I can't stop thinking about. Okay, no, you know I do that, Tony. All right, so anyway,
I
so
was
now
a
that
devil.
at least we all know how we feel and what our positions are and how we
Absolutely.
stand about this. You know what I'm saying? Pro,
Cap,
against,
cap.
against, yeah, cap, pro, cap. I need to know what we've been up to because we have not been a show. We have not done anything since our Christmas episode.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
That y'all seen anyway.
right. So it's like 8 months. So last 8 months of your life, what's been going on? Start with you, Court, because I know you got a lot going on. So you tell the people.
Well, you know, we bossing up.
Absolutely.
That's the only way I know how to do it. So
Sure.
basically, everything has kind of been going on. I had already said going into 2020 that I was definitely looking to have 6 streams of income
Sure.
that were self-sufficient. And so far, I have 4. So that's
Okay.
been a bomb.
Woo.
Right.
We got repyourhoodtee.com, and basically that's a t-shirt, sweatshirt kind of company. And what it is like rep your hood, like your hood, my hood, our hood. We all have our mothers, so motherhood, fathers, fatherhood, sisters and brothers and things of that nature. So basically just showing pride for who we are to our families and to our community. I think that oftentimes people forget that we we come from struggle, but even in our struggle, we make greatness. And so I definitely just wanted to show that through that brand. And it's so funny because it's a brand I started with my daughters. So I love that. I'm a mommy of all girls. So my oldest daughter actually created a full website. She runs it. She does the updates, everything. She also helps to get all the shirts and stuff pressed for everybody. So it's a real family thing. And then my middle daughter, who's 11, she actually is our little model. She makes sure that we have inventory and stuff like that. So it's just a family affair on a whole different level. So that's one of them. From that, we actually birthed an actual imprint company because when people found out that's what we were doing, it's like, hey, what can you do this or can you do that? So within that, we do customized masks. We can put your logo on. And Aiden actually is an artist, my oldest daughter. So she's actually helping people do their logos and different things like that. So those are two streams. And it helped my kids to start their first entrepreneurial stuff. And then I started doing workshops and stuff. Okay, we have to do it virally now. So now I have like 6-week classes where you can get your life together, learn to love you, get your fashion together, learn to dress your actual body.
Get your life together.
Yes.
Get your life.
Your whole life. And so that would be the third one. And then number 4, of course, your girl just dropped 2 books last week. At the same
damn time.
Yes. So
Okay.
the first one, again, because I am a stylist, I am very, very, very big on the fact of having your foundational garments together. Ladies, if you do not know what that, well, fellas, if you don't know what that means. So the jiggly and the dents and the imprints and all of those things, I help you get it smooth,
She help you get
classy.
your brasiers.
At the end of the day,
Smooth.
you know, Megan Thee Stallion.
She'll help
Is
you
it
pull
Megan
a
Thee
fast
Stallion?
one on you.
Is it?
Ain't it Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classy, bougie, right.
Shot in the foot.
Right.
Is that
Shot
it?
in the- right.
Okay, so whatever. Her,
Peg the pony.
basically, I want to keep you on the classy side. At the end of the day, it looks better when it's smooth than it looking like a dirt road in the backwoods of Mississippi. And I know those roads well because I'm from Mississippi.
Okay.
So, so that book is called I Dress Everybody. Body meaning bodies, types, and styles. So get that book. And then the other one is, of course, my first love, because y'all know I really stand on the platform of self-love and development.
Absolutely.
And that book is Learning to Love Me Unapologetically. Because guess what? It's nothing wrong with loving you. It is not selfish.
it's
It is selfless.
Right.
And that's how I feel. I think that it's important for you to remember that in order to truly love anybody, you have to first love yourself. And guess what? You can't even realize if you being mistreated if you don't know how to treat you.
Right.
So yeah, that's the other book. All things, you can get them an actual tangible copy from Amazon and or Barnes and Nobles, and you can download it onto your Kindle. And guess what? They are all affordable. They are under, well, the dress book is only because it's so much color. It's like $20. But the Learning to Love Myself, that one is only $7 or $8. I know it's under 10. That's a great book for you to go and get. It's an amazing journey, and yeah, support your girl. You can get anything, hear about me on www.kmicole.com. That's kmicole.com. And that's it for me for now. Anyway,
better tap
wait a
in.
minute. I forgot one last thing. Business
damn.
and Bay.
Oh,
So
yeah, Business
sorry.
and Bay. Yeah,
Business
yeah.
and Bay. Business and Bay is a new endeavor that I have been doing with my amazing spouse. And basically what
Shout
it
out
is.
to Corey.
Shout out to Corey. Chef Corey
Chef
Jones
Corey.
Spoilful. And basically what that is that we are helping couples get together, learn how to communicate with one another, and then turn around and make that money with one another.
That's exactly
Using
what
your amazing qualities within one another to help you build an amazing bond with each other and make some money. And you can always book him. Trendsetting Taste is also coming because we have a catering in the
Thing
blog.
be hidden.
Okay.
Listen.
Right. He did the
Yes.
food for our lives.
Yes,
so.
he sure did.
Okay.
He's the business. Hey,
is.
boo. All right, cuz, what you got?
Well, nothing compared to what all you got going on. Now I'm jealous.
Right.
I'm so jealous of all
Need to
this,
get my life together.
all this love and foundational, generational.
It only came after I worked on me.
I'm just playing. I ain't hating. I've been magnificent actually.
You actually
So-
have.
You know what I'm saying? Focusing on my kids, myself,
Yeah.
upgrading my skill set, Launched my consulting firm recently.
Okay, all right.
You know what I mean? Doing websites, branding, digital media marketing, project management, human resources, everything. Like just come in there and just give your whole business a uplift. You know what I mean? Facelift. And been doing the commercial real estate. Like I said, I was about to take the commercial real estate class before the COVID, and then they canceled everything. So I've just been doing real estate consulting until that time. Yeah. So about to launch that, and offering plenty multifamily properties, quadruplex, duplex, even some other kind of investment opportunities I can't speak on here. But if you hit me up, I can divulge that information. You know what I'm saying?
Hit him up.
At everything too funny, and then
You won't see him with the braids then. That's when he put that man bun out on.
right.
Straight.
Yeah.
That's when I switch it up.
Yeah, that's when he switch it up. You
got to.
Chink eyes like, hey, I'm about that.
Right, put the ponytail on with the blazer. But now, and definitely been booming on the mask. You know what I'm saying? Ever since February, been booming with the mask. Let me see. I know I got some merch on me. You know what I'm saying?
Got to have
Got
the
the
merch
merch.
on,
You know you gotta pull your ace out your back pocket like some
Oh
toys.
yeah, like social distance expert. Got the COVID.
Check.
Hey man, hit
All
that
these.
one, man. Hit us with that one though. We got to see that one you got. And while he doing that, y'all got to keep in mind. So the merch and some of the stuff that we're talking about, the books and T-shirts and stuff, y'all can of course copy it at the that'showyoufeel.com website.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or you
All
can
of our links are there.
Yep, or you can hit us up individually on our Instagrams, whoever you want to reach out to.
Yeah.
Make sure you copy it.
Got the curry wash.
That's
Here you go.
that is just hard.
It's messed up, but
A
you get
woman
the
that
point, though.
beautiful, you should
Stop making that face.
And this, and you know what? And this,
So damn
this is
This how I
an
feel,
amazing
too.
example of what I say all the time. Y'all should be mindful. You never know when somebody gonna take a picture. Listen, I'm telling you, people be like, don't worry, it's just a can. Oh no,
Man,
none of
that
my
shit
pictures
is
are
too
candy.
crazy.
That's how I feel too. Like this, when I be hating like how all that good stuff. I'm like,
He just made that face
Look
like
like
that.
I wish I-
It just look like something stank. Like
That's how she be, man. In every role that she playing. And
Oh, curry
I
wash.
like that little fires burning everywhere.
I like the
It
little,
was a
but
cool
I
show.
did some.
I can't
I'm so
breathe
used
in
to
that
her
shit.
being,
Like a sexy
on
mama.
what Scandal? I'm so used
Right,
to that
right,
look
Olivia
of Carrie.
Pope.
Yeah, the Olivia
Right,
Pope.
right.
So when I seen her in there, I was like,
Yeah.
I love your diversity, Carrie.
She got
I
that little
love
baby.
it.
She
But
got that
that,
little baby face.
baby.
Right.
Woo, woo.
Right.
But
She
yeah.
was the finest.
Y'all want the
in there.
mask? Hit me up online as well. Everything too funny. I ain't made no site for them yet because I'm still just in the streets booming them to stores and
It's cold.
You could pull up on him like Master P back in the
yeah.
day.
And I pull up Pop Trump. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He pull
You know
up
what I'm
on
saying?
you.
Know what I'm saying? Got steaks. What you need, boy? Hustle man. Know what I'm saying, baby? Nah, just playing.
We got it.
Well, yeah, that's it, man. And getting ready for this launch of this new situation we got.
Yeah,
Being
so-
excited about that.
I like it. It look good on us.
Yeah, it does.
bro. It
Magnificent.
What about
for
you,
sure.
Shay?
Well, guys, a lot has
Girl,
changed.
you got so much going on. I'm ready. What you got?
I definitely do, guys. Since December, a lot has happened. I definitely am growing my brand here. Shay Speaks Life, the merch. Okay. Shay Speaks Life. I speak life into you, and it's funny
She
too.
speaks life. I help you get your life together.
Right. But it's funny too, because what I want you to do, because it's funny, your book. It's funny, I did a podcast. I do have my own podcast show, guys.
Yeah.
Definitely check out Shay Speaks Podcast.
Hence the shirt.
Yeah.
Shay Speaks Life.
Check it on all platforms: Google, Apple Podcasts, Anchor FM, Spotify, all that good stuff. You can check me out there. But the last episode that I did 3 weeks ago was about if you're looking for love, and eventually, if you actually listen to it, it's maybe about 24 minutes. It's telling you about loving yourself. So actually, I'm actually on that same thing there. So it's funny how when you came out with, I'm like, dang. So we on that
need to
same
go part two
wavelength.
then. Let's go part two.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. So I do have my podcast out. I do have my YouTube page as well. Just hit over 1,000 subscribers.
Come on,
Hey.
1,000.
Y'all follow her over there and come over here and follow us too. We need that, too.
Right.
Follow back, follow back.
Yes, okay. Please like, share, subscribe, y'all. Just don't be liking my shit and go ahead and hit that damn bell for notification, okay? I always tell everybody who watches my videos, I tell you about your life, but come on in and sit your ass down because I'm finna tell you.
Right.
I love that because I actually started like watching that. Okay, so you in? So that's
Right.
it.
Come
I'm
on
like,
in,
okay,
sit your ass down.
I'm with it. I can get with it.
That's me. That's me in totality. But aside from spiritual healing, spiritual walking, spiritual advising, I definitely do the tarot reading. So that is my brand here. That is what I do. That is what Spirit has called me to do, to walk in my purpose, and I do it quite well.
Very.
So,
Very.
definitely, if you want to know about your life, your love life, your career, your professional, what's going on in the court system, definitely come holler at me. For real, because them Geminis, boy,
Baby
y'all
Kyle
had
is-
some oh, okay. Anyway,
Baby, you're like Shay Speaks. Am I gonna beat this case?
right.
Who my judge gonna be?
Hey,
She gonna have
I'm
like
telling
4 cards.
You be like, this is a Ace of
death,
Cups
this is
upside
death,
down,
right,
boy.
right.
You about screwed.
Right.
you messed up. For real. I'm
Prince
just
of Cups,
saying.
the Prince of Swords ain't.
Hey, I got
That
a
ain't
new
what you
deck
want.
I rolled out as well. So,
Okay.
I mean,
Deck on deck.
So you can definitely go to my website, guys, at www.shayspeaks.
Shay needs some shea butter.
Life. I do have shea butter.
What?
I am whipping it up this week. It will be out for distributing. I just got my labels done and printed. It's gonna be dope, man. So y'all definitely be on the lookout on my
Yeah,
website. for
definitely
merch.
let me know because I'll definitely be a spokesperson for that. I
Yeah.
love shea butter. I
Yeah.
have children with eczema,
Okay.
and so we buy a lot of shea butter. So I would rather support somebody that
the
I'm
real
Wow,
Shay.
perfect.
Just as long as the
Right,
eggs,
right.
I just need my excellent like cooked all the way through because like when my eggs is like runny, it make me real sick. And so as long as
What they got to do with
it's
shit?
cooked all the way through, y'all said something about eggs, right?
But back to
Excellent.
what
Oh,
Shay was saying
egg.
about
Bless
this
them,
amazing
Lord.
shea
Bless
butter.
them, Lord. I don't.
Hey, listen.
That was
We just
so
want to
nice.
let everybody know that we are an equal opportunity show. We
thought
also
we-
give.
I like eggs.
We also have people on who are mentally
But they
Yeah.
gotta be cooked all the
and
way.
like-
educationally challenged.
he's
with his
hungry.
ADD.
If you eat
It's
your
like-
eggs
it's like
sunny
slow
side
doing
up,
that.
ADHD,
He's
adult
hungry.
ADD.
if you eat your eggs sunny side up, let me
It's
tell you.
like the little retarded dude that I mean slow
It's
dude
funny
that
because it
Look,
takes me
right.
back to right before we started recording today,
right.
and that piece of cake.
I tell that cake up.
Listen.
It's delicious.
He ate that cake like it wasn't no gap there. Do you hear
Cake,
me?
cake,
He
cake,
ate that
cake,
cake.
cake,
so
I ate that cake like it was cake.
That nigga ate that cake from
he
the
ate
back.
that. He ate
That nigga ate that cake from the back. That nigga was killing
He
it.
ate that cake like he was the cookie monster.
Y'all are terrible.
I slid it right in my tooth.
He was like,
slid it in my tooth.
Okay.
he flipped that thing around. Was like,
I slid it right through my tooth slit. Like
Oh
It was easy.
my gosh, y'all are so stupid, man. I
But
can't
Shay,
with
you
Chucky,
done
man.
told us all about what you've been doing, and you didn't even tell us the best part of what happened.
Right.
Well, not to say that your brand is, because listen, I'm always on. Listen, get it, chick, get it. And we both understand the grind. We've been 2 single mamas for a long time, so to be in love with some real bosses, some real ones that's pushing on a whole nother level. I gotta one up my boy. Said
hold on,
I gotta get my brother
let
together.
her say it
I
first.
had to bring her back. We was about to pull to you.
Right, we talking about eggs and shit. Nigga, I'm talking about that. Oh, anyway.
Come on now.
I'm talking about he hungry.
We don't know the announcement.
So
I wanna
look, the
hear what you
announcement is,
finna tell.
so I'm newly engaged this year.
Okay.
Yes, come on.
So-
Come on. That's what I'm talking about. A
Black
grown
love
man
matters.
that wasn't ready
Black
to level up.
love
Right.
matters.
It
All
does.
love matters.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, okay.
It does, but black love matters just a little bit more.
that's why I'm
I'm
here.
sorry, just a little bit more.
That's how I got here.
That is
What?
true. That is right, Kevin.
What happened?
That's how I was made.
love
All
matters.
love
That's how
matters.
he got
All
there.
love, yeah, that is. how
That
we
is
got
true.
here.
That is true.
Honestly,
Bless
that's
him,
how I
Lord.
got here to
He
be
don't like it when I say that, but when we
you
was
just
younger,
a
they used to
little
call
bit
him
more fair than
nigga.
me.
Bless him,
They used to
Lord.
call him nigga for mixing.
But
He
congratulations.
hated-
to you
he ain't even
instead
trying to hear
on
it.
y'all union.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nigga.
congratulations.
So guys, definitely, I'm excited about, collabing with a wonderful man that's very supportive.
For sure.
We definitely are pushing our brands together and really, I got some boards. Actually, he pays for like billboards downtown. I got my logos and things like that popping and things like that. So I've never had.
Get it, Sam.
I haven't.
Sometimes you got to use what you got to get what you want, girl.
Listen,
I didn't have to look.
So
You
using what you got to get what you want. Listen.
I ain't have to do all
Listen,
that.
it ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got
It ain't
it.
tricking if you
just
have to.
saying.
It ain't tricking if you have to.
It ain't tricking if it's mutual. How about that?
Right. You
It ain't
stupid.
tricking
You
if
stupid.
Yeah, man.
You got to get. You stupid. Look, said I did not say nothing.
I can't even
I
get a
didn't. It
billboard
wasn't me. It
for
wasn't me. I
magazine.
didn't say nothing, Dave.
That boy said I can't get a bill.
So you
I
stupid.
got a whole
But
billboard.
right. And she on it like this when you ride by 85.
right.
You made the Kerry Washington face.
I made the same Kerry
That
Washington.
wasn't
Stupid.
cute.
I can't help
That
it.
wasn't cute.
I'm
That
with
wasn't
it.
cute.
But speaking of you merging your brands,
I'm really
Yeah. The brand actually, and he's a great dope producer. He
Yeah.
is a
He
vice
is dope.
president of
Yeah,
a
he fine.
independent record label as well. So we definitely have some things we working.
He on the
towards
show today.
together. He will be on the show.
He got Black Business for the week.
Yeah,
Okay.
Black
yeah,
Business
We'll check
Spotlight.
him out.
Yeah, that's what I got going on, man. Just waiting to see what. Man, this year need to finish out. This year, actually, coronavirus actually happening has boosted us. We haven't felt the effects. Actually, it's been a blessing. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
how I
For
feel,
real.
yeah.
We've been
2020
getting
good to
it.
K
Right.
and my family.
I ain't got no problem
I
with
can't
it.
lie. Listen, Corona, if you want to stick around another year, I'm all
Hey,
right because
we
I'm
been-
grinding.
we
It's
been
That's all
doing
I'm
finna be
saying.
so many
We've been
babies.
doing it, man, for real.
It's finna be
Nah,
so
not
many
over
babies.
here. I just
Oh,
had
it don't
a baby.
matter. It don't matter.
I just had a baby.
You
No.
gonna have another one?
Not right now.
Oh.
What?
We thought about maybe one more, but that'll make 10.
Oh, I'm just trying to get my waist back to snatch. I ain't
Shawty
with.
said 10.
It's 10. He got 6. I got 3.
Woo. Y'all have been,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you might. As
y'all
well
have been
round it
out
out.
here splacking.
You might as well round it back out.
Splacking.
You should definitely round it
You
back out.
stupid. You stupid.
All that being said, with Shay, we got to find out what's going on with my little brother, my little toothless
Did
brother.
y'all see
over
that?
here.
I just hit the other tooth on this. Y'all-
Don't lose two
See
now.
it? It was
You
like-
can't be snagger-tooth now. You can't be fully
Buckwheat.
snagger.
Really like
Who you
buckwheat.
tell?
Listen,
Who are you telling?
you can't be fully snagger-tooth because I ain't going to be able to hold that one.
Man,
I
can't
promise
even
you.
hold, I can barely hold on to it myself now.
oh, they're looking like this ain't no
yeah.
funeral home.
This
Look.
is
You can't get two for the price of one for
this is hold on, you trying to call me Clarence Thomas from the first Tales from the Hood?
Yeah, that was my favorite, man. I love it.
All right, let me tell you something, light skin Pop Smoke. I'm not gonna sit here and let you talk to me like that.
Baby, what happened to your teeth?
And I do wait that woo. Get out of here, man.
You
I
stupid.
don't like him.
That
I don't like anyway, so
Hate y'all.
Chucky.
Y'all stop it. You know he getting his feelings now. Come on.
no,
baby.
I just
Leave the
almost
baby
lost
alone.
I almost lost my whole track of thought.
Yeah, we gotta bring it back because the ADD kick in. We
What
don't
was
have
the
a lot of
question?
time.
Oh,
What you got-
what you been doing? What you been doing?
Okay, so I've been creating. That's what I do the best.
You do.
So for the last 8-9 months, maybe 6 months ago, I got back to doing stand up out in LA. So shout out to Open Mic Spot, Juice Man, Random Man Sean. Shout out to JK. Shout out to Tony Graham. Shout out to Kelly Love. If I'm forgetting your name,
He
I'm
said
sorry.
Kelly Love. That sound like his
He
cousin.
was
That
like-
might have just been a
it's crazy. He was
hookup.
like-
That might have just been a
basically-
hookup.
He basically became my cousin. He's like a police officer out there, and but at night he do stand up. You know what I mean? And so while we were doing stand up, he was like, "Your last
Where the
name Love?"
police going
He was
on
like, "Your
right now?
last
He
name
need to
Love?"
do stand up because they are
Man,
comical.
Man, so we used to, our conversations used to be just about that, like ways of playing with that humor because of everything that's going on, and that's why I love being a comedian, man, because we're that one art form out of all of them that can really just say or express what really needs to be spoken to.
But you also should have shouted out your tooth because that's where it lifted.
I lost my tooth in the middle of a set, so if y'all are watching this on YouTube, it's no video, but the audio is there. You know what I'm saying? The whole 12-minute set of when my tooth fell out. So if y'all want to hear that, that's on there.
Just know he had his lawyer to get the video off because it was that kind of
Let me
funny.
tell you
Yeah.
something, man. It hurt my feelings. So anyway, I kept doing these. So I've been doing stand up again. I got a lot of new material that we've been working on. I'll be back on the stage. I'll be ready for them tickets. I was shooting more stuff that no one's watching.
But you shot it. It's on your resume.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That's
shit.
it.
Yeah, we did 4 more projects. So
And it
one
gets
of
you
those
another
is
behind
called.
the scenes role.
Yeah, well, no,
It's a
more
check.
about- no.
It don't matter.
Well,
It's a check.
I hear you. Okay, yeah. So we did superhero Zoom party. I played Black Panther. I can watch that if y'all want to. I did.
What is that?
I seen it.
It was.
You see,
It was.
You're
it
whispering
was
like,
straight-
what is that?
It was straight to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Not
Bless
straight
the
to,
Lord.
not straight to
Yeah.
not straight to VHS.
straight to
Straight to YouTube.
Instagram.
Oh,
Instagram.
straight to Instagram.
Straight to Instagram.
Oh,
I'm the one who had to do it. I'm the one who had. Anyway,
okay.
shout out to Stu. Anyway,
Thanks.
It was all right.
That damn
Alright,
Stu. You know you had to say that. That's your cousin.
It was all
I'm
right.
biased, I guess.
man, it was all right, man. Thanks, Cuzzle. Thank you for your support.
But
'Cause no one-
Deadpool was better though.
Deadpool was funnier,
He
for
was,
sure. He sounded just like Deadpool,
sounded-
you know what
that's
I'm
why I
saying?
was like, is this
And
Ryan Reynolds?
I had this mask. Okay, anyway, so we got finished writing the script for the feature length film. We got 2 shorts that just got finished. And I just need somebody to kind of help me produce that, so I've been reaching out for some so we can make that happen. What else was I doing? See, this is why y'all shouldn't talk to me, because I lost my whole track of thought.
You got the comedy hype thing.
Right. So I just filmed this thing with comedian Pete Air, Money Making Myron. Hold on, that's not his name.
Cheating ass Myron.
Cheating Ass Myron and Dominique Danielle and a couple other people who got hundreds of millions of followers. Oh, and Country Wayne, shout out to him.
Country Wayne is hilarious.
Yeah. So we just got finished shooting a slew of things for comedy.
Hype.
Pierre's Comedy Hype
New
show. Pierre's Panic Room. So shout out to that, y'all. Be sure to check that out. Sorry, I'm so absent-minded with it. And then and then I just also did this video too, called Bad News, which is produced by Shay's guy, new fiance, said,
Come on, Shay.
from
Make it move.
from Dade County Music or Dade Music Label, something like
Date
that.
Music Group.
Yeah. Shout
Get
out
them
to
together.
Pollock.
Thank you.
Shout out to Pollock the King, because it was his song, you know what I'm saying? Shout out for having me on your video. Shout out to Pinky Mahogany, who's the girl who kills me. So I made another project where, of course, I get killed again, but at least this time
He just dies well.
I do die pretty well, you know what I'm saying? At least this time I die in between some legs as opposed to getting choked out against the wall by an angry light-skinned dude. Right, exactly. Tell me what you know, Mello. I don't know nothing, nigga. So we got another show. I mean, we just ended up finishing another video, and then we got this going on now. So I'm glad to have us back. I missed y'all.
Yes.
And
We missed you
yeah,
too. We missed you too.
So-
a little bit.
yeah. With that, that's all that I did, and that's all we've been up to for this little
That's
bit.
really not all you did. You need to shout out your girl because she's helped you. She's helped you a lot. You better shout her out.
To be truthful, yes.
Let's be honest.
I have met someone as
A good one to do it, wanna say?
Won't he do
Won't he
it?
will? Won't he will?
So yeah, shout out to you, darling.
Women
Yeah,
like projects.
She's, God damn.
Listen,
my bad.
we all like a little DIY. We all like a little DIY, and you is a full reconstruction.
Talking about that, she look at you and say, that nigga don't need nothing but a little backsplash.
I don't even know what
Y'all know
backsplash
I'm getting.
is.
Y'all know I'm getting my general contractor's license. Look, it still got good bones, but I can redo that.
right. The bones.
The
is
bones
good.
is good.
I'm like a $100,000 house that needs $200,000 worth of renovation.
Nah, he more like a bungalow in East Atlanta.
God damn.
Bungalow guy.
A bungalow in East Atlanta that
Kurt
sold
was
on the courthouse steps, but it'll sell for $500,000 if you do it right.
If you do it right,
If you do
girl.
it right,
Get it right,
You- I just said you $500,000 in, boo.
Okay,
you just
cool.
need some
So just do
reinforcement. I got you.
And
That's it.
she do me right.
She do you right.
But yeah, so yeah, I met someone and she's great, and it's the first time I've ever had someone that was this supportive and that. So it's kind of new for me.
And that
you know?
stay on his butt. That's
And that-
right.
that is-
Stay on
Get
his
'em.
butt worse
Get
than me,
'em.
or just as much as me. But hey,
Oh,
we tag teaming on it. But listen, let me
gonna
tell
get
you,
it
right.
the product of what's going to be over, what's going to come out of this. I'm telling you, when he finally get his award, he gonna thank me. Because
Yeah,
if he
for
don't,
sure.
I'm gonna be standing
No,
right there, and I'm gonna be like, nah, nigga, take your butt back up there and call my name.
You know
No,
wrong.
certainly. I absolutely know those who have been here for me and looked out for me, and I'm thankful for her.
Right.
I'm thankful for y'all. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
for sure.
And yeah, we got some dope shit that's coming up the pipeline, and so yeah, shout out to you, kid. Outside of that though, we're gonna go ahead and jump into that video because I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but if y'all haven't, y'all about to watch it today. It's called Bad News by Pollock the King and Said Wines. I'm gonna go over here and brush this other good tooth, and we will see y'all in the hot
He really
second.
trying to get some more cake.
Like the head
I
go.
want the cake. Here you go.
Cake.
Promise I'm working on it, man. You know, I lost 2 of our guys this week.
I don't care. That's not my problem. You know what's gonna happen if you don't get my money. Remember that situation?
Yeah, I got you.
Set wines.
I'm just so fucked up about them.
Every time we play this game, we lose. Should I stay or go? I feel so confused. I don't really need no more bad juice. I don't really need no more bad juice. Every time we play this game, we lose. Should I stay or go? I feel so confused. I don't really need no more bad juice. I don't really need no more bad juice.
She just so convincing. Kiss him, then she kill him. Need her out my system. Always play the victim. Always doing dirt though. I'm so indecisive. Wanna leave alone, but the pain I think I like it. Problems I enlist them. Never been an addict. Bought it on myself though. Think I gotta have it. Fucking up my system. Drinking all this liquor. Hating when she round me. When she gone, that's when I miss her. No, I gotta leave alone. I'm just so fucked up about her. It's just the things that she do that got me feeling like she doing wrong. I'm just so fucked up about her, and I just can't shake her loose. She bad news about her.
Every time we play this game, we lose. Should I stay or go? I feel so confused. I don't really need no more bad juice. I don't really need no more bad juice. Every time we play this game, we lose. Should I stay or go? I feel so confused. I don't really need no more bad juice. I don't really need no more bad juice.
Quarter-milli chaos. Hope these feelings fade out. Hope what we got play out. Hotter than a day out. Think they hold no voodoo. Swear I heard a seance. No, I heard no reggae on the way out. Love the way she love me. Hate it when she scheming. Know she got an agenda that don't involve me in. Money is the root of all evil and I see it. But crossing me out of all people, I can't believe it. No, I gotta leave alone. I'm just so fucked up about her. It's just the things that she do that got me feeling like she doing wrong. I'm just so fucked up about her, and I just can't shake her loose. She bad news about her.
Every time we play this game, we lose. Should I stay or go? I feel so confused. I don't really need no more bad juice. I don't really need no more bad juice. Every time we play this game, we lose. Should I stay or go? I feel so confused. I don't really need no more bad juice. I don't really need no more bad juice.
She just so convincing. Kiss him, then she kill him. Need her out my system. Always play the victim. She just so convincing. I'm so indecisive. Wanna leave alone, but the pain I think I like it. She just so convincing. Kiss him, then she kill him. Need her out my system. Always play the victim. She just so convincing. I'm so indecisive. Wanna leave alone, but the pain I think I like it.
Hey, we're calling it off.
All right, so we are back. Look, that video wasn't that bad. You died
Yeah.
rather gracefully. You know what I'm saying?
About the best way you can die when you're in between some legs.
Unless you would turn the other way, but you did good.
That would have been way
Killed you with the
better.
leg
Yeah,
too. Like
yeah.
It would have been way. It would've been
Listen,
better.
I've been telling people for years.
Wanted to
Listen,
suffocate.
especially because I'm a hippie thigh girl. Like, don't let these big legs fool you. They are weapons.
Got
They are
muscles.
weapons.
They got
are
muscles.
weapons.
I
Yeah.
like thighs, man. So I dig it. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was cool, man. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
black thighs
Thigh-
matter, man.
No, black thighs save lives. Let's be clear.
Black Lives Matter.
That's real.
But with that being said, yes, we are back. So, Shay, let's get some news. Not news. I'm
Segment
sorry.
3.
Give us some facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay.
Facts
cool.
about that, Rona.
All right. Well, starting out here, it's a fact that almost 17 million cases worldwide, with the most cases here of coronavirus in the United States, India, and Brazil. I didn't even know that. That was pretty like, dang.
China ain't even on the thing no more.
Right, that's crazy.
Right.
But you know what? China has had a spike since March, though. They're starting to
My
spike back up.
cousin is actually over there. Like, she's over there teaching. It's crazy.
Right.
She went over there, like, right before COVID started, and she was stuck.
Dang.
Stuck. Okay.
Not like Chuck.
Coronavirus, of course, is a virus, guys. 2019, it is a respiratory illness that can be spread from person to person. Did you just cough?
Put that back on.
You know you can't cough when we talking about
Go
coronavirus.
back to Carrie.
Back
Put
up
your-
there.
At this point,
bad. It's
at this
69
point we done
degrees
been
in
around each other. If he got it, we all got it.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
No.
That was my
Not
my allergies.
Look, coronavirus is considered a new disease. Well, on the back of the Lysol can, it do say coronavirus on it. But anyway,
I also seen a Korean movie. Well, I didn't see it, but on the Korean Netflix, it's a movie on there that's like 2-3 years old where they specifically say coronavirus and they talk about this whole respiratory breakdown. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You've been real bored that you watched the old.
Man, well, this is what I do. I watch a lot of stuff, and I didn't see it. It was just a clip that when it first jumped off, it was being passed around on Facebook. So,
but I believe though this, I guess, version of the coronavirus is the first human to human contract type of thing.
Or bat to human.
Well, I don't believe it. But anyway. So guys, those are a couple facts there about the coronavirus. You said COVID 2019.
Right.
That's
the reason it's 19.
That's the reason.
Because it was.
But they ain't hit us for 20. So if they said you had pneumonia like it last year, it was really coronavirus.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't, and it wasn't. Nobody knew that that's what it was. So they were just saying you had the flu or you had a respiratory infection.
some people have been started being affected or felt like they were sick during like Christmas or right
That's
before.
where
You know what
I
I'm
told
saying?
you, like, that's one of the
people,
things.
A lot of
I
people.
thought I had it in like January, and I got it from my sister. Yes, Brittany, I got it from you. She was so sick, I can't remember. I can remember like she had sweats and everything, and then all of a sudden, like me trying to pick her up and take her here, or whatever. I got home. I woke up. I went to sleep that night. Nothing was wrong. I woke up, and when I say I could not pick my body up off of my bed.
That COVID was on you.
Yeah, that COVID is no joke. But listen, one thing that I will say that I think everybody should look into, this is real, is the nose irrigation system. That's something that I use.
Neti pot?
No, it's a nose flush.
I know about that neti pot.
Neti pot.
Is that what it is?
You pour it in one.
No. This is a whole machine. I sit it down
that's
and I'm gonna push it. It's the same.
It's the same thing, but that's a newer version. Of
Yeah,
it.
so it actually pushes it through one side and then you swap it and it pushes through the other side. Now, I will not give you a visual of what actually comes out because it's disgusting.
You feel like I sneeze right now.
But I say that to say, because they say that COVID lives beyond the nostrils, and I've had to have the COVID test twice because of surgery, I can just tell you that literally, like, I can say, I feel like that's been something that's helped my family because, as I said earlier in the show, like, we've social distanced, but again, like, family and friends who we've been around, even Corey's grandparents who are, like, in their 90s. When we had the baby's birthday party, they were there, and and then, like, granddaddy is on a colostomy bag, so that tells you, like, he's definitely susceptible to it if it was in the house. And the people that were in the house and out, even though it was in the backyard, people still came in for the bathroom and so on and so forth, and nobody got it. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of those measures, and then like elderberry juice and different things, like we're taking different measures. But I would tell anybody to, like, I can't take the sea moss. This stuff is disgusting. But anyway, but I just say that to say, like, it's something you can get. That particular one is like $100, but they have something that's a little bit cheap, like $14. It's more manual than automatic, but it's a good thing to get.
Yeah, the neti. I remember the neti pot.
I never heard of that, but
It's just a neti pot. After all that explanation. I don't know. I mean, you know.
I'm just saying just to clean it because it rinses back out in the sink. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds real sneezy.
Okay.
If it'll keep the Rona away from me, honey, I keep on doing
the Rona.
They're real.
The Rona. That's what the kids. It's the Rona.
So would y'all say that COVID? I mean, so we got two of us that think it isn't, and two of us that think it is. So when you first felt like, well, let me find out how did you get affected by it in your own personal life, and what really led you into believing that it's cap or that it's real? I know we kind of touched
Go
on
to
it a
the
little
caps
bit at
first.
the beginning,
Let's find out
but
about the caps first.
yeah. So what are you learning, or what have you been seeing that makes you feel like it is cap? Like this is all, like I said, bullshit or whatever.
Or
the
was
case
that
may be.
just your initial opinion, and is it now changed?
Right. Initially it was more so super cap. Like this shit ain't real. This ain't real at all, right? Because it's like you hearing all these numbers, and then the way they using they saying the numbers, you like. You should be seeing people get sick. You should be. You should know somebody.
It should be a face that you can put.
Right. You should know somebody, or like if you go to the gas station every day, like all of a sudden one day one of the coworkers like shouldn't be there. Like, where's Earl at?
COVID.
Oh, he got the COVID, man. He ain't, you know, yeah, you had Publix. Like you should be seeing and hearing that these people getting it, and it wasn't like that. But recently, like my dad got that junk like about a month ago.
Dang,
and was in the hospital for like a week with pneumonia. Like he was like they was about to put him on the ventilator, but he kept screaming he didn't want to get put on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then they sent him home, and he was quarantined for a week.
And then he was great.
Slick. I mean, I think he better now, but he was still coughing like crazy in the house. You know what I'm saying? Talking about something, come see me. I was like, well,
Hell no.
Right. Cut it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Full house.
So he had it for like 2 weeks or whatever. So he tested positive twice for the COVID, and then on the third test he tested negative, and then they gave him the he tested in what's it called? In what?
The antibodies?
No. Inca what?
Incubator?
Incubation period?
Inconclusive. There. Jesus just told me.
Jesus, right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
Jesus on the same line.
So the test results the third time was inconclusive, all right? But the antibody test they gave him, which, if you test positive for that, that means that you had it and now you can't get it again.
Sure.
Right.
Tested negative for the antibodies. So they told him he ain't have COVID long enough. So that's why I be like, this is where the cap part come in. Like this man was in the hospital, all that 106 fever, pneumonia, all that. He's still saying cap. He's like, I had pneumonia or something. Like I don't think it's COVID. I think they just trying to get an extra 30 bands off of me being in there. He was like,
money.
like I don't think I got it because his wife ain't got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she the one that works in the hospital. Like so. It's just
Maybe
weird.
it was on her sleeve and he got it from that.
To me, if you go in there with
You're
pneumonia,
on the sleeve, right?
right, something that pillowcase or something.
right.
But if you walk in there with pneumonia, I don't think they're gonna let you walk out of there without saying you got that though. That's like they could easily get 30 more
racks
bands
out there,
for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just
And then if they
to-
get you on a ventilator, that's even more money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of people getting COVID, they got no insurance. They just having to make them stay.
Right. That's why I think it's
Just
a lot
going
of
back
cap,
home
man.
and sit in
I don't know,
Listen,
but
just go
but
home and
ever since
quarantine.
then, it's been more real though. Now I'd be like, oh, okay, dang. But I'm just like you. I've always been a germaphobe. I'm constantly washing my hands. I always because I keep my hands in my mouth, bite my nails. So I'm always mindful about that anyway. So I ain't really have to change them nothing like that. But now I'll be like, I actually see a lot of people now with it. Like I personally know, like I know somebody with it right now. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody that just had it 2 weeks ago. Like people our age. You know what I mean? Like
sure.
I told you stop letting that girl come to your house.
Yeah. And cousin Kevin ain't got no fingernails, but y'all don't know that.
ain't nobody at my house.
Hey, they both looked at his fingernails, so that was what was
Right.
funny.
Look, speaking of that,
Oh yeah, don't look at my hands.
That shit been pissing me off since we was kids, man.
Yeah.
He said he bite his nails,
bet not.
man.
You
No,
bet
I ain't
not.
about to bite them.
I was like, you bet not.
I just can't pick up quarters off the ground or nothing. I can't do nothing. There's a lot of stuff you can't do with your nails. You don't know about.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Till you
right.
ain't
Till
got
you
it.
can't.
You be like,
Can't scratch your face or nothing.
Right.
That whole
Scratch my back
that whole
for me.
look just messed me up.
yeah,
Just messed me up.
that shit smooth.
Scratch.
All right, so let me get it. Let's hear someone that believe in the court. What has it done for you? How did you know, or do you still feel the same way? Do you think it's a little bit free going on? What would it?
I still feel like it's real. Like my opinion definitely hasn't changed. I've heard about people. Nobody I personally know had COVID. Nobody. Like literally nobody. I personally am
Wow,
attached.
but yet you still believe that it's super real, even though
No,
you
I
haven't
do because
seen it
those
personally.
people know people. I just don't personally know
For
them.
sure.
And then if I find out that they know them personally and they've been around them, they just can no longer come around me. But I'm
That's
okay
right.
with that.
That's
So,
right. Right.
oh, that's a lie. Somebody personally has had it. My godson had it. I forgot all about that. So he lives in New York.
Okay.
He is
Hot spot.
him and which I've told
miss
y'all
you.
about that. Him and Evan Ingram, they're best friends. They roommates, everything,
I don't
whatever.
know what that is, but okay.
He plays for the Giants.
I was about to say,
I don't know.
Yeah, because he don't play for the Sorry Bears. But the Bad News Bears is okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's sorry.
so all I'm saying is he had it, but the crazy part is he had it. He came home from New York to Atlanta, and what it was is a girl that's in his personal Bible study. They thought she just had sinuses and everything, and she called him like maybe a couple of days later to find out that she had it. So he quarantined. He came home. He quarantined and everything, and he was fine. Like my sister and them, they made sure like he had everything, elderberry, like all of the vitamins,
Right,
that
right.
same little nasal thing, all of that,
Right.
and he's fine. Matter of fact, he a couple of weeks ago just went back to New York. So I say I have it, but again, he came from New York, so nobody that I see every day, because like I was
Right.
with him for Mother's Day. So I have seen him since he's been back, but outside of him, literally, I know nobody else who's had it. And and I think because he was quarantining and it was kind of a secret, when I did kind of find out what it was, he was back and better, and you know what I'm saying. But I've seen nobody, you know what I'm saying, that's actually been with it. Most of the people who we assume had it during the time like I did, like
last
January, February
Top of the
time
year,
or whatever. So it's just like, okay, you know what I'm saying. So outside of that, I still think that it's real. I'm still doing and living life the way I've been living.
Right.
Not like reckless by no means, but it's like I think a lot of people have let COVID change their lives so much that it's not normal. You know what I'm saying? If that
Right,
makes
right.
sense. Like, okay, I may not go play with little Johnny down the street, but I ain't been playing with little Johnny. But if little Susie been playing with my kids, we gonna keep playing, because you know what I'm saying. I'm watching them and I'm making sure that they're okay or whatever the case may be. But some people's like you quarantine yourself in your house and you've turned into a full recluse.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And people and because
That would
like I
drive
say,
people crazy.
self-love, like besides the self-love, mental health is a big thing for me too. And so to know that you're doing that and you have no sense of normalcy or whatever. And I think one of the biggest things for a lot of people is, and I know y'all can get this, is so many people work so much that you don't enjoy the home that you pay rent or mortgage for or whatever. And so it's like people are home now and it's like, I really don't have nothing here. I hate this place. Like this is
My dude,
people
I really
houses
don't
are not
I really
homes.
don't like
you know what
my
I'm
spouse.
saying? So like for me, I guess I just look at it, I like it. So
I hate
all
these
of my
kids.
great talent, all of the talents and gifts that I already had, it just started making me manifest certain things, especially with my kids. So like my oldest daughter, I told y'all, my daughters, we started the shirt stuff and everything. But then like my middle daughter, I'm teaching her cosmetology. I'm teaching her nails. I done bought mannequins. I done got the books again. So it's like I'm using all of those things. I'm being creative. I'm naturally a creative. So like I'm using those things. So yeah, I definitely believe that it's real, but I'm not allowing it to stop my life. Like my kids do swimming lessons. I'm big on that. My daughter want to do soccer. Like I want them to still be able to have that. Like even with the cold office space that I was showing you about earlier, I'm going to use a day out of their week to go to the office so that they can have a day out, because we need that. We have to start making our new normal more normal for us, because I think that's the biggest thing, and I think that that's where the mental health component like gets you messed up, because it's like the same rigmarole. I know as a creative, and I know you are the same way because you fall off on a tangent quick, is being in the same place will have you go nuts.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to face them demons when you stuck in the house like that. You got to face them demons.
But that's my thing. Like that's why I haven't had any
Like I was
issues,
posting
because
demons.
I can be by myself or I can just be with my family, because
Right.
we really are a family.
Right.
Where most people, y'all don't barely talk. Y'all like ships in the night. So it's like,
Right.
oh, I can't be around you no more.
I've been
This
social
is not going.
Been social distance.
I can't social distance because I'm social. That's what I tell people all the time. Like it's like, oh my God, yes, that's why I have an intern that helps me with my social media. I tell her what I want to post, and she posted. But on the same token, I tell people all the time, I am social, not media. You meet me in person, I'm the one you want to meet. But social media, those conversations, I like to talk to real people. So yeah.
Word. What about you, Shay?
Well, originally, like I said, I thought, I felt like it was cap or whatnot.
Yes. Why was it Cap? I know you
on
believe
that
that
bullshit.
shit.
Nah, but it's
Propaganda.
propaganda, man. I don't like watching news. I don't watch news either. Like, it's
Yeah,
been a
I
while
don't.
since I watched the news. My mom is a diehard, keep it on CNN and Fox. I'm like, Mama, really?
Nah, I couldn't be at her house at all.
She, you know, so I'm like, you know, we kind of go back and forth, you know, with that. And I'm like, you really believe everything? You really believe all of this? You know?
And that's the problem. Like, we've been trained to believe the things that we hear and not to ask or go outside of that. And that's
Right.
the issue. That's that master mentality.
Right. I think, you know, personally, I have my best friend, which we had started a podcast at one point. It was the Black Hot Girls Talk podcast.
I don't remember that.
Best friend Lola. She lost her mom in April.
Oh,
Wow.
Sorry about that.
She was in a hot spot in New York. So, ironically, her mom died the same day I got engaged.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So, knowing from a personal aspect, I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit real. This really is real. Like, okay, now I'm seeing the effects. It doesn't just affect, you know, the family members, but it affects their circle. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So mentally trying to be there for, you know, someone that I care about, trying to help her mentally, emotionally wrap her mind around, you know what I'm saying, what has happened, why she can't go up there, why the funeral, you can't really touch the body or do, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is weird, you know, it's a whole new, I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And so, you know, I do work from home. So working from home, I talk to so many different people. I've talked to nurses, I've talked to some doctors, I've talked to people who have had COVID. I've had husband and wives. Oh, I just had it was about 3 weeks. It's like a bad flu, maybe times 3. We got over it, you know, it was okay. And then I talked to one guy who was in Augusta. He was an RN nurse. He came to Atlanta. He was like, oh, yeah, I came up there to Atlanta to Grady to help out because there was so many cases, and I got it. So he contracted the virus, came back home, was on a ventilator, both lungs collapsed.
Oh, Jesus.
And he was able to come out of that. And he was like, it's amazing that he was able to come out of it. So
I feel like I'm getting that shit. Now.
Crazy.
like
Let me slide. Let me cha-cha slide this way.
Right, like it's real. Like, so hearing people, I was, you know, talking to a young lady I wouldn't say young because she was like in her 40s and she just kept coughing over the phone.
I'm headed to them 40s.
Something wrong with that? We all headed that way, you know.
Not
I'm a
you.
little
I mean,
closer
not
than all
me.
of y'all.
Yeah, you talking about-
He said, ain't nothing wrong with it. 40s is the man, it's great.
I'm in my
years.
mid 30s. Don't do that.
I'm be 40 and fine to death. I'm still good.
I dig.
I mean, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you can make 40, you doing quite damn
For
good.
sure, but I
Okay,
ain't about-
Especially
I
with
ain't nowhere
Corona.
near.
exactly with everything
nowhere
that's
near.
going on. So for sure, I think that and then too, you know, being at home with the kids full time, day in and day out, you know, it definitely for some parents it's frustrating for them who don't like their kids.
I'm about to say if they don't really tap in with their
I
kids
love
like
it
that.
though. I hate
Right.
to say it. My kids want to go back to school because of the social
The
aspect.
social, right.
But I can't lie. I love having my babies at home. I love it because it gives me the opportunity for us to have a schedule, but we're able to interact a little bit more. Y'all know I got the craziest co-parenting situation ever. So
Yeah.
I love having them there. Like,
I mean, it's cool. I'm like,
My co-parenting situation is pretty crazy.
well, we know what y'all. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, they might
But
be watching, man.
any
keep it rolling.
Yeah, man.
But you know, it's definitely, you know, it's been an experience. This is a time to be alive in 2020 and experiencing this. I had my daughter graduated this year. She didn't walk. You know what I'm saying? She did not walk. So it was like
Right.
not having an actual graduation.
All the
Like,
time,
you know,
man. They ain't
she's
just
going off
nailed
to
it.
college next weekend.
Right.
So it's like,
Oh man, so how do you feel about
Eagle.
that?
yeah, I'm feeling some
I'm so
little type of
surprised
way
they really are
that they are letting them go to college.
back.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
they really can't social distance with a dorm and all
right,
that.
right. But so the good thing about it was she has her own room, so we paid, you know, have to pay about $400 extra.
Extra, but it's worth it.
But it's worth it. So she has her own room. She doesn't have to share dorms.
And she
you know
ain't
what I'm
gotta be at
saying?
your house.
With, right, right. You know, like
Communal bathroom suites.
yeah, bathrooms already in the rooms, everything, so she can stay put in that room. She don't like talking to people anyway. That's why she wanted her own room. So I'm like, cool. You know, she's a Sagittarius, but you know,
I understand about them Sagittarius.
so yeah. So college for this year going on with that. Making sure, hey, they send out a blast email, to all the parents. Make sure in the common areas they gotta wear the mask. If they in their own dorm, dorm rooms and they cool, they ain't gotta wear the mask or whatever. But if they out in the public, so I mean, it's just basically adjusting. We got to learn how to adjust to the new normal. Just basically having to adjust, man.
That's the problem. People don't like to adjust.
Right, it's something new. It's different. You got to move a different way. So it's right, correct. So it is real. It is real in the field, and I've ran across people with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's affecting everyone. Whether it's your job, whether job security, whether health. Like my mom works from home for Northside Hospital. She works for billing. She's been billing straight coronavirus, and it's a lot of nurses that are actually getting it and things like that. So
they interacting with them one-on-one.
Right. So she's like, man, this bill's $1 million. They got, it's real, okay?
But it's still capped.
Yeah, it's hey,
You know what I'm saying?
right?
That's why I say like I'm not worried about being infected, but you gonna be affected. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna be affected.
Message.
Right.
That's a good one.
That shit's real. There ain't no cap in that.
Right.
The changes that's being made, that's
That
real.
will affect you. I agree with that. That's good. What about you,
Chuck?
What
What about you, man?
Yeah,
You know his ADD kicked in on us, right?
I had to turn it back
Tune it
on.
up.
Or something.
Yeah, tune it up.
Okay,
Like, okay.
you said
Yeah,
Chuck.
that's why we call you that.
Yeah, okay. So, with that, I believe that it's
his
real.
medicine is wearing off. We got to bring her back.
It's cold, but
Cold as hell.
right, man. I got my.
I need
I got
all
my
y'all to
chest
get
out.
y'all some iron. It feels amazing.
My nipples.
I need a jacket made of
My
iron.
nipples aren't visible right now.
Right.
Man. This is a PG Jew.
Boy,
All right,
you
so-
and that shivering bird, ain't nobody looking at you.
That nigga look like a whole Chippendale right now.
Hey, man, I know I'm okay.
Middle age.
Rescue
the one-
Rangers, you gonna do that?
In the murals, the one that be there like 10 in the morning.
Stupid.
Carlito,
one is the
just call
opening
me Carlito Amore. That's my porn name.
Carlito.
That's my
Look like Alexander O'Neal.
right, but it's just Carlito Amore. That's what I hit him with. Carlito.
By my side.
My mama love that CD boy. She had that CD boy back then.
Nah,
He need to be
nah,
thin 10 man Tim.
Damn. She just been kicking my verbal ass all day,
fire.
man.
Courtney's on fire.
It's hot.
Courtney's on fire.
Damn. So I do know that it is. I never really questioned the validity of the disease itself. Virus. It didn't come from anywhere. It is virus, right? I keep saying disease.
That's why I don't understand. Like, what would institute it being a disease versus?
When it's a disease, it is
Because
diseasing
CDC
that it is out
is who
here.
is telling us about it, and isn't that the Center for Disease Control?
Right.
So why would it not be a disease?
Maybe that's why
And
they
that's the
can't
other
figure
part
it
I
out.
don't understand because HIV is a virus
In Atlanta.
Right.
but
Damn, I'm
AIDS
saying.
is an immune
Everywhere.
something disease.
Yeah.
But you cannot
Deficiency.
cure HIV.
Right.
Right.
So it don't make sense.
It's
None
a
of
cure.
it makes
It's a
sense.
cure for
Except,
everything.
Magic
It's a
Johnson.
cure for everything.
You can live through
man.
anything if Magic
man.
made it.
It's a cure for everything.
If you got magic money,
Yeah, that's different.
it's a different kind of situation.
Cookie.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Cookie had A's on Empire.
Magic.
All right, so
Lucius, what's up?
oh, Cookie, Magic Johnson's wife.
Ain't nobody talking about no damn empire, man. You talking about some Cookie, man. I'm talking about Magic Johnson's wife, man. Cookie, man.
Jiggity wife. He went crazy. The son, the little lion, he
yeah.
went crazy because it's COVID. He been snapping in the house the
No,
whole
Magic
time.
Johnson's son went
He
crazy.
got his old lady.
That's about 6'8".
So, yeah,
That's
so
the
I-
biggest gay man I ever seen in my life.
right. I think
These
you know
voices
you
is
kind
just
of
throwing
He be getting to that got me too.
but Shay touched on it for a brief second. You didn't go into deep detail about it, but one thing that people are overlooking because people are being stuck inside of the house,
Yeah.
whether you believe in this or not, we are all living under protocol as a society to where we're having to adhere and feel like this is real, right? So whether you believe it or not, it doesn't even matter. people are inside of the homes, not only the students or kids, but also spouses. And if you are been in, like, it's people who've been in abusive relationships or situations where they looked forward to getting out of the house.
Man, I've heard
now-
that. That's so sad. Even
now they
with child
can't.
abuse.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
crazy.
so
Like,
now they can't.
Right.
And then to add on top of that, the assailant usually is probably just, I know I've been drinking, oh, my bad. Yeah, I know I've been drinking a little bit more than I typically have because I've been at the crib, you know what I'm saying? I've been smoking a little bit more reefer than I typically would.
Just a little bit.
So imagine, just a little bit, but so just imagine someone who is a true abuser of substance and of people and being stuck inside of that house in a quarantine situation. You might not got your unemployment money, so you're really stressed out. You know, I feel some kind of way about my unemployment money.
Oh, I got no.
So
bro.
yeah, I know, man. That's why my tooth ain't right yet, man. But you know, so there's this whole thing to where people are in So luckily, we've all been able to enjoy or be in this circumstance and be able to come up. But there's been a lot of people who haven't been able to. So you know, shout out to all of y'all. I hope you know you can get out of those circumstances and whatever you need to, you know, to get yourself, because it's crazy. But I'm saying that to say, you know, I've been able to make the most of this time.
that's what's important.
Focusing on myself, because prior to this, life was just so much going on. And if it wasn't for this has been a blessing in disguise, because now finally the world around me has stopped moving, and it had allowed me time to sit and write, to think. I started meditating. I found a way to actually incorporate that into my schedule.
Yeah.
I now have time to learn some of those ideals or those things that I never had time to learn before. So I think
Prioritizing.
exactly. So I would like to think that this has also been serving as an opportunity for people to improve themselves.
I'm completely in agreement
One
with
thing
that.
that I've noticed is has forced people to get about some sort of hustle or figure out what their calling is, or identifying with the self that they probably either felt like they lost or couldn't tap into, which is kind of what you were alluding to about parents now being to be in the home with the kids. We're now in a position to where we can probably be that person that we wanted to, because now that life slowed down, we can focus and think about what it is what we want to do and what we're trying to do, or realizing like what we've been doing ain't working. So now we have, you know, so.
And just some people, just a break.
Just a break.
Just a real break.
Just a
It's
break
like
from
I
the-
seen people getting stuff fixed on their houses just because they haven't been there to
Yeah.
do
Right.
it. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm a rest today. I don't want nobody in the house.
Right.
But like now people are, I see yards looking better. I see rooms
People
looking
are
better.
home,
Like
yeah.
people are home, and it's
Right.
like now they're actually making the houses and things that they work so hard
Yeah.
for. They're actually making it their own. You know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
It's like, yeah, you can
Yeah.
appreciate on a different level.
Chicks
It's like,
finally cleaning out their car and cleaning up their
Right,
house.
finally.
my car
cleaning out
always
the
clean.
car.
I don't know what you
Got a little thicker.
My little thick a little
Right.
snooker.
Yeah, so you know, it's just really one of those opportunities where I think it's, you know, people have been able to make the most out of it based on what their circumstances is, or you know, so it's definitely real.
Okay.
And I think it's important that people take it seriously, because I've lost people. Luckily, it hasn't been anyone in my immediate family, but I have lost people that I care deeply about. Like when Miss Harrison died, you know, it was at the beginning, so we weren't even able to see the body. I wanted to go to the funeral, you know what I mean? But it was just like she died, and it was.
I think that's one
You know
of
what
the
I'm saying?
saddest parts about this.
Yeah.
Is like a lot of people. I'm not really big on funerals at all, but I definitely, for somebody who like me, I've had to bury my mom. I eulogized my mom. I did her hair, her makeup, planned the whole thing. That's a lot
That's
mentally
rough.
to like deal with. And literally, she died on Tuesday, like literally 2 days after my middle daughter, who's now 11's birthday. And I had her funeral Friday. I had a memorial on Sunday in Mississippi, and on Monday I was back working. That's I know now that wasn't good, but I say that to say I thank God for still having that experience, and a lot of people are not having that. These people are having to be put into the ground or wherever,
Exactly.
and you're not being able to
Can't
really
even-
grieve. And I think that that's
grieve at
really
all.
important. So I think that even coming out of COVID, whenever this changes or whatever, I think that it's going to be so vitally important for people to really take some time for their mental health. Like
gonna
even
be
my
real
kids are in
PTSD.
counseling just because I just believed in mental health, like really having somebody to talk to outside of me. I have an open dialogue situation and relationship with them, but I think that it is important. You know what I mean? And I think that people don't put enough weight on it. As the person who's like known within my whole crew as the strong person, and I know what I've dealt with, I tell people all the time, even the strongest friend needs to be checked on. Period. No matter what it is, and it's literally how you doing.
That's all it takes.
If it's even if it's a text, I tell people all the time, like when I'm doing, even if it took too long for them to respond, you need to call.
Yeah, for sure.
Because right now everybody got their phone in their hand. So if it took too long, they was trying to figure out what exactly they was gonna say. Whether they was gonna be honest with you or not.
Right.
So with that being said, y'all, we've come pretty much to the end of the show. This been a good one. What y'all think?
Well, hold on. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Hold on. So before we get out of here, though, I mean,
no,
not
we're going
before
to
we get
the
out
first
of
talk.
before the next segment, though. So how do we keep safe and refrain from spreading it? How do we
You wash your hands, nigga. Nah, just playing.
No, that's cool.
That's a-
It's a great answer. wash your damn hands
Wash
first and
your
foremost.
hands.
Not just your hands. Wash your body.
Not even
right.
that. Build
yeah.
up your immune system.
Right.
Okay.
Get you some sea
That's
moss.
true.
Get you some elderberry. Get
But
you
y'all
some
do
black
realize,
seed
and it's just the
oil.
truth, that bacteria is what helps you to build it.
For sure.
Right? Yeah. You.
Yeah,
need to
that's
be-
just the truth.
That's why I'd be cool being exposed. I'd be like, let me get a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Like I eat a little bit of the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
All right. So we can agree. Step one would be, of course, practice great hygiene tips.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If somebody cough, don't just walk through that mist.
Right. Through the mist.
You know what I'm saying? Just chill out
Oh, I
for
go
a minute.
all
Hold
the way
your breath.
around.
Second suggestion is to make sure that we are doing what we need to do to improve and maximize our immune systems.
Yeah.
So that we probably don't get sick in the first place.
And get all among a list of other things
For sure.
besides COVID.
For sure.
Yes, and then wear your mask and wear it properly. As somebody who
And
just
stop
cannot breathe
messing with the mask,
them,
too.
but just really wear a mask. And that's the thing. Yeah, it's like you doing everything. When you do that, like literally use the sanitizer, hand sanitizer, or whatever that you have, because a lot of times people are just to take it up, take it off. I done seen people put the mask on inside out, outside in. And I'm like,
Just keep doing all that.
so
Stop wearing them damn gloves too. Spreading the word.
please.
Stop wearing them gloves,
Unless you
man.
change them every
Unless you
time you
change
do
them after
something
you
like
touch
a
something.
subway
They don't,
person or
though.
something.
They
You know
don't,
what I'm
but they don't. I
They
see people-
don't.
I see them and the fingers be coming through. I'm like, so what is that?
saying? Right.
Oh, dirty fingernails.
Right.
That's that Michael Jackson beat it glove or something.
Right.
Nasty.
All right, that's good. So it sounds like we have some pretty good ideas of the way we can protect ourselves and protect others. So with that being said, don't knock people, because in Georgia here it's no longer, it's law. They can't force you. So if there's people who are taking it seriously and are wearing their mask and all that good stuff, respect that. And then also if they're not,
It's my right.
and if they're not, it's their right. Do not try to be in their face or be disrespectful. I mean, keep your distance because they might got the shit. But it's not up to you to dictate what they do or what they don't do. You practice safety for yourself and for your family, those around you. And, you know, if you are scary like that, keep your butt in the house. You know what I'm saying?
And if you're that scared, wear rubbers too.
Exactly. If you're that scary, because I know a lot of y'all out here gerrymandering with the bumpy.
There's way more people getting AIDS out here. Than
Right, than COVIDs. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and the hydroxychloroquine, you know what I'm saying?
I'm on it now. I've been on it for
It's
2 weeks.
hydroxychloroquine.
It's great. I'm on it right now.
Hydroxy is a diet pill.
It's hydroxycut. I'm telling you, it's what it's called.
Hydrox.
Yeah.
I thought that hydroxy cut is really
Hydrochloro.
On here it says hydrochloroquine, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
hydroxychloroquine.
Yes, hydroxychloroquine.
Now that word you remember how to pronounce.
Well, because the other word was flossy, femininity.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just a long word that
Okay.
means not to be lazy. Me and
Sure.
Casey was working on it one
Whatever
night.
you
It's
say,
like
we
the
got
third
it.
longest word in
Okay,
English.
No problem. No explanation
Cool.
needed.
I was
Thank
just
you.
learning.
Okay.
Anyway, so yes, that's how y'all feel about COVID.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
First
That's how we
off, with
feel.
the hydroxychloroquine, everybody sent that video to me trying to say
right,
that
right,
nurse, you know,
That
like,
wasn't a
That
nurse.
African
She's a
doctor.
doctor.
The doctor,
Don't
you know.
don't you dare downgrade
The
that
doctor.
that black queen.
Okay.
She's a doctor.
she's a black queen that's peddling the same drug that Trump's peddling. So you can't pick and choose like when you messing with Trump, you peddling.
I don't know.
So
No.
I pick
I
minerals
never.
over chemicals any day.
I agree with you in that, but I just feel
is
like
zinc
poison.
and
yeah,
zinc.
I'm not.
She should have stopped that zinc.
Right.
Okay.
Zinc
She
is
didn't
right.
have to go to hydroxychloroquine.
Well, she said, well, what she's been doing, because what she said is Big Pharma is trying to stop her from telling that because Big Pharma wants to come up with a cure of their own.
Yeah,
she never
Kodak.
she never said anything about like trying to be even against or for Trump. But what she said was they're trying to stop that from being known because it could actually fix it. But like you said, chemicals.
That's why I got taken down as fake news because. And even like when Trump said he's taking hydroxychloroquine, Fauci come right behind him and say he shouldn't be doing it. We told him not to take it, but he just taking it anyway. Like they don't really have no data that shows that really helps. You know what I'm saying?
She claimed she did, but hey, it is what it is.
350 patients.
Right.
The other thing she said that if
and then hit me up to get you one of these susus too. I got the susu for you.
Susu.
Oh, I'm so over the susu, so I don't know what to do.
I'm telling you,
but
right?
for real though, I mean, I get my info from like
$50 and
KT, the art degree, and like they've been saying that stuff ever, and Blue Pill and all that. They've been talking about that for a long time before this. You know what I mean? That hydroxychloroquine is not the way to go. Like they got a lot of bad issues and stories about that stuff. You know what I mean?
So if that's the case, I mean, of course, do your own research, but it's likely you're not going to want to try hydroxychloroquine.
I'll take a Z-Pack though. I hit a Z-Pack.
What's that?
The steroid?
No, I do. I do a steroid too.
What's
But I'm
the-
talking about a
what's the
Z-Pack, like just an antibiotic, like just
Yeah, that's when I
a
had
strong
it,
antibiotic, like
when I
whatever
had
you got
the-
I
going
was thinking
on.
Zyrtec.
If it
When
ain't
I thought,
COVID,
yeah,
whatever.
I was gonna
it
say, when
is.
I thought that's what I had, one of my classmates who's like a pharmacist or whatever, she brought me
Get you a Z-Pack.
and
And it clear-
was-
whatever you
it
got
went from
going
literally
on.
two days where I couldn't do nothing,
Right.
to literally that, and like,
Whatever
within
you
a
got
day,
going
that was
on,
gone.
anything from
2 days.
from chlamydia to Covis, you know what I'm saying? You be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I ain't had to
straight
take it
up
for
and
neither
down,
one
like 6
myself,
o'clock.
but I'm just telling you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you, dog. All right, well, y'all try not to do that, and if y'all do, and you end up Herman McCain,
So y'all do y'all research before y'all rush out there and get hydroxychloroquine because it's
can't
actually
even
people
hardly
with
get it
lupus
anywhere.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
you
that
can't get it.
that can't even get their medication that they've been needing this whole time because people is rushing out there and just going to get hydroxychloroquine.
Right.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I mean, that kind of wraps the conversation up as far as COVID-19 and how we feel about it. Now, typically, we did have a doctor or a nurse that was going to come in right now and speak to us.
But
who
the
was gonna-
COVID, she got the COVID now though.
with the COVID.
She got the COVID.
She ain't got the clothes, man. Yeah, but we ended up having to move that segment, so we'll try to find a way to fit that in. And it'll come right after this. But if not, or if I don't know what's happening. What's happening?
Yeah, we just gonna need you to shut
What happened? So we don't.
So, with that being said, at the end of the day, let's just say this. Chucky
Oh my God.
has ADD, and so he
Yes.
loses track of
Bless
things
him,
that we've
Lord.
already done. So, Lord, we just ask right
In the
now,
name
in the name of
of
We
the
did this
Father,
part
Son,
already.
that you
and
will
the
literally
Holy
touch his mind.
We did this part
and
already.
then shut his mouth.
Your hands smell
So
good.
that we, I know I do.
What you use?
Lotion,
God.
soap and water. But God, we just ask that you would touch his mind and shut his mouth, open his ears
my
as we
God.
move forward. So with that being said, this is the end of the show. And before we get out of here, we got Kay's final say. And of course, I'm Kay. And the last thing that
We got a
That
black.
is
Black-owned
We got
business.
yeah.
oh
You see what
shoot,
I'm saying?
I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Now that part, I can be
See?
honest,
You
I
see
skipped
what I'm
over.
saying?
I
Hold
did.
on. So y'all see why I might be the crazy one, but I ain't really that crazy because you know what?
Look, this is my
Siski with
fault.
the
I
mess
look
too.
down. I look down.
Y'all,
before I know what's
it's
happening.
because we black on and we under resourced because of the man that this is happening. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna. I can't get a man that kind of power. I'm going to be honest. I overread something real quick because I thought we was coming to the end.
Right.
But with that being said, and
All
listen,
that prayer,
let us
you
be.
was the one that was wrong. I was
No,
just
actually,
saying,
with all
to the
that
next
prayer, I
guy.
still want the Lord to open your mind and shut your mouth. I'm sorry. I still stick by my prayer
Well,
in
okay,
Jesus'
that's a bit-
name.
all right, well, you
so
need to
with
shut your
that
mouth
being,
too. We
no,
both
it
need
ain't.
to.
I don't need to shut my
Because you
mouth.
was
I just
wrong.
need to read
You
a
was
little
wrong.
slower. That's all I need to do.
Y'all are
Let's be clear.
Man,
But
you
with
say you
that
got a
being
black
said, now we got the black-owned business, and I'm so glad that Shay brought it to our attention. You know why? Because it's her man, and she gonna get it together, and we gonna spotlight a black-owned business. Shay is so amazing because he supports us so great. And with that being said, say it.
Come on, Tim.
You got that?
Are you going over there?
Write the paper for me.
I'm gonna get up and let the brother be right here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was finna get
That
up.
would make
Listen,
sense, right?
too.
Yeah,
he's swapping
gonna
out.
swap. Swap it out.
Be careful, cousin Kev was coughing now.
Man, hey, man, see, you got that COVID. Man. We ain't that COVID.
4 degrees.
Yeah, you wanna? He can wipe it down.
Wipe it down.
COVID.
We over here practicing safety over here.
Safety, right.
Wiping the Clovis off.
I come in something. I can't even remember.
Cold.
You
I
don't
can't
know
remember
that.
all the rest of the wipe me down
I
song.
don't know when his lip
come-
break out
yeah.
and start turning light skinned though. You gonna know.
Mic check,
Yeah, we
mic
just
check.
this to the-
Yeah, it's it right there.
What's going on, Sid?
What's going on? Chuck
Good to
your
see you,
love.
champ,
What's
man.
good?
I'm glad to have you on the show, man. First and foremost, congratulations on your engagement.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations on the dope show. Thank you for putting me onto your video. It was dope. You got some fire beats. Let people know how they can check that out real quick.
Oh, no doubt. You can go to my website at beatsbysid.com and you can follow me on social media at beatsbysid. And you can find me. You know, your art.
Said it's CED.
In the
Yeah.
merch.
In the merch.
merch as well.
It's all on the website. Definitely need that merch.
All right, well, it's time for this interview. Shay, you got this. This your section.
See, why y'all gotta do me like that?
I'm
'Cause it's your
gonna
thing.
18 with you. Let's go.
All right, appreciate
I'ma
it,
just sit here
appreciate
and
it. All
watch.
right, this Black-owned business spotlight is brought to you by Superstar Products. Products. We do have Vice President Seth Wines of the independent record label, Dade Music Group in the building.
Hey.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate
Part
y'all.
of the family. The
Yes,
family.
sir.
The
Yeah.
family.
Well,
Yes, sir.
Hey, woo. Okay. So we'll start off by asking, what inspired you to start your business?
Man, you know, what inspired me to start my business, start a record label, really to help artists. Just notice how the music business is going, and you know, just trying to, you know, want to come up with a solution how to bridge the gap between, you know, record labels and artists. Now it's like a big gap, you know, where you know a lot of artists, major and independent, they're having problems with their labels and stuff like that because of contracts and stuff like that. So me, I want to be able to bridge that gap with my label and say, yo, you know, we can thrive as a business and artists can thrive as, you know, as the artistic expression, and we be able to make money together. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's what we doing at DMG. Got one artist in there, right? Well, actually two, Polak the King and Tony Lavera.
Shout out to Polak.
Yeah. So that's two artists on the label. Tony Lavera is out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Shout out to Tony.
And Polak is out of Miami.
All right.
Yes,
That's
sir.
good stuff.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That Polak is who had the video that we saw a little bit earlier in the show. That's good. That's good. With that being said, that's really amazing because especially with, like you said, just things that are going on with the different labels and the money and everything like that. So how long have you been in business?
Well, actually, it's me and Polak's label. We started. Actually, I started the business in 2019. But it's been going on like for about. I've been struggling with this about a good 10 years.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn a little bit more about the business, and I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and step out there. And then, and Polak is actually my cousin.
Okay.
So
It's a good family affair.
right?
I like
So
that. Right.
I said if I'm going to start a record label, it was going to be with somebody in my family.
And you know what? The other great thing about what you just said is a lot of times when you're doing business or you have a dream or aspiration or something you want to do, people assume that things happen overnight. And I know, you know, being in the, music industry, Teddy being in films, me doing films and stuff, everything. Teddy, so Chucky. Yeah, I was like, who the hell Teddy? I don't know where Teddy came from.
Teddy Pendergrass with that damn shirt on.
Right. It is. It's like, I'm sorry, Chucky. But I say that because oftentimes when you see certain artists and things like that, it seems like, dang, they came somewhere from overnight. Like I've been watching the No Limit Chronicles and just seeing like that whole ride. So with that being, that being said, what was it that kept you driving and kept you going for it? Because like you said, it's like you have to really step out on faith and believe in yourself. Like that's a big thing for me. So what was it that made you step out there like that with it?
Oh, simple passion. Gotta love it. I said this on Facebook just a few days ago. I said, of all of the BS that goes on, in the music industry, it's still a great industry.
It is.
And you gotta have a passion for this. It's just like any other business. You know what I'm saying? The music industry is really no exception. Yeah, it might be a little, different things, differences here and there, but ultimately, you gotta love what you do, and I just love the music industry. I have a passion for it. So even if I'm not making a whole lot of money, I still would be doing this 20 years from now.
Do you feel like that's what sets you apart? From another business?
Well, I know what's
Or
going to
another label?
Well, what's going definitely going to set us apart. What me and my cousin looked at, like, let's get back to telling stories. So that's what with the Bad News, we was we wanted to tell stories not just through audio but through visual. So when we came up with the concept with Bad News, I said, "Cuz, let's go and tell stories." So any single that we put out, no matter what, we're gonna tell stories. And he's a great writer. So by him doing that, then by him by me being a producer, doing most of his tracks, and he found other we work with other producers as well, and we just gonna tell stories. I haven't seen no label or artist doing that for the last like 7 years. Only very few, especially on the independent level. It's like nobody's taking the time and investing money to tell, to actually tell the story to the audience.
To me, those are some of the best videos and songs. When I can actually, I'm a visual person, so like that's even in my production time, like that's my biggest thing. I want to see what I'm hearing come to play.
Right.
So I think that that's an amazing way to set aside and to help, especially like you say, independent artists, to help them start to understand on how their writing process should be, on how the visual component should be based upon their music and stuff like that.
Right.
Congratulations. I
Right.
like
Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all wait. Y'all wait on me to say some more? But yeah, you definitely, if you want to find out more, definitely Bad News featuring one of the actors, Chucky Love, is on YouTube. Actually, it's on Tidal. It's on the video is actually you can film it on Tidal and Apple Music. So if you got an iPhone, you can see the video on there.
Better get on all them platforms, Black Excellence, bro.
I'm not even gonna flex, bro. I straight up downloaded the song and I listened to it. So y'all probably got at least a good, 20 cents off of me.
That's what's up. We'll take that. We'll take it.
Count, don't say.
We'll take it. And it's funny because you go back to the business part. Like I told my cousin, I was like, listen, this is how and I learned this from my nephew Rashad. Shout out my nephew Rashad Wines. Him and my brother got their own business, detailed business, and I learned some stuff from him how to break it down. You know what I'm saying? And I said, cuz this is how we're gonna break it down. We're gonna pay ourselves this amount of percentage, and then as VPs, this is how much we're gonna pay ourselves, and then we'll put money back into the business. I think that too. We're gonna show artists and show other people that other young people that want to start that we can handle business, make money, and do our thing, and enjoy doing music and do our passion.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely the goal.
Okay, so what other services and stuff do you like? I know you're the label and everything, but I know you guys do production and all
Right.
that. So like, what else do you guys offer? So outside of the merch, we got on that merch. I know you get down with the beats and everything like that.
So definitely Beats by Said Productions. I make my own. We make tracks and everything like that. Polak is also a writer, so we do songwriting services. Also, I have a studio, Dayland Studios.
Produced by Said Wine.
Pretty much. You hear that tag? I made it. You know what I mean?
All right.
So having that, I do audio mixing. I don't do the mastering. We don't do the handle the mastering. I outsource with that. But as far as like mixing and engineer services, we do that. I create tracks for yourself. And then with the label, we brand, we brand and market artists. That's why I'm showing that we can brand and market development. Right. That's important too. That's one thing we want to stick out that we develop artists as well, which we need to get back to anyway.
Absolutely.
That's really important. That's in my time in the music industry, that's exactly what I worked on, was branding artists, because I think that's where people drop the ball when you have independent artists. They're not polished, they're not really ready, they can't speak, they don't present themselves well. Right. And so that in itself, you get a huge high five from me in terms of that. When you said that about the studio, so you can literally come to the studio, book time, you got the engineers and everything, like that's important, especially for you independent people looking for somewhere to record. And guess what? It's COVID safe, so y'all need to get
Exactly. And then, I work with other studios as well, so necessarily, and I collaborate with other studios as well, so it necessarily gotta come to my studio for me to work with you. I can come to your studio, we go to any other studio in Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we can get it popping. I got you.
Okay, so what are any new things you got coming up? What should we be looking out for from Said Beats, from the label?
From
the wedding.
Yeah, definitely the wedding's coming this year. Definitely. But look for Pull Out the King, another single. in her bag.
I got you, sis. I got you, sis.
That's the single we working on now. We're gonna drop soon, probably another month and a half. And I'm working on my compilation album Tomorrow Never Dies. And Bad News was the breakout single. I'm shooting another video on the 19th of August with Tony Lavera. He's coming down for Charlotte to shoot that. So we working on that. And
You gonna have me in the studio, said. I know I keep telling you this. and
you keep
think I'm
telling me
playing.
that. I'm like,
I can flow though, like not even a little bit. I slick can rap.
all right,
real.
I'm gonna put you to the test.
Man, you keep
They
saying
did.
that as
They
I'm
did that the
re-
last time. Shay, do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember
What?
the A3C conference?
The AC3C. I wasn't there.
You was there when we had
Oh, you
that.
talking
Oh
about
my
the
God!
old thing? Yeah, man, but that was just bullshit. And anyway, I was snapping off
That
for the
was
first
with,
20-something seconds, and then I kind of lost track of thought. Let me tell you
Decipher?
something. People
Yeah,
get
the
the
Decipher.
whole little
Man, don't jump in these ciphers, man.
No,
with
no, I
with
can
these
see,
artists.
see,
bro.
I'm so
don't
mad.
you do that.
See, I'm so mad that Courtney sat there and just made y'all all believe as if I really can't. So you know what? I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad you did it. Because when I drop this hot ass 16 to 32, y'all gonna be like, I didn't even know he can do that. But I've been telling y'all, I am multi-talented.
Let me tell
I'm
you,
not
you
just
are
funny, and
multi-talented.
I ain't just. I'm
You're
a baby little. I'm a baby
multi-talented,
Jamie
bro.
Foxx. You know what I'm saying?
Disrespect Jamie Foxx.
What?
He said a baby
I
Jamie.
can
You won't
I
disrespect
can play
him.
the trombone. I can sing.
Disrespect
I can
him.
act,
Do you
I can
understand
dance,
me?
I can do impressions.
Listen,
I'm pretty
that's
good
the
at this.
devil.
And I'm
You
kind of
would-
handsome. I ain't real handsome, but I'm kind of handsome.
He said he kind of handsome. Minus the tooth.
What we will not do is
I need
disrespect Jamie the Fox. You will not.
goat. He's
You
the
will
goat.
not
Yeah, he is the goat.
disrespect Jamie the Fox. Yes,
I
that's one of my
disrespect him. I
favorites.
He did.
But-
You know what? Jamie Foxx is like the Sammy Davis Jr. of our.
Man,
boing,
oh
man.
my God,
You
he's
got that right,
amazing.
man.
When I've been in love with
boing.
Jamie Foxx before he, like when he was on In Living Color, and people was like, "How can you even look at him like that?" And he be doing shit. Baby, let him sing to you.
I'm a baby
Let him.
Jamie Foxx.
Listen, he goes for it. And while
I be
while
destroying
Chucky
the shower.
is over here trying to plug himself in, I do production.
I be in it. Oh, she gonna- so she gonna plug herself in.
Charlize, let me help you. I do production. Said I do storyboards. I
I
do
can't do it.
storylines.
She-
I
Oh,
do
word?
scouting. Yeah, the whole background. Like that's another part. of
Okay,
some stuff
cool,
that I
cool.
do.
I definitely can use definitely use you.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and like I said, artist development, like seriously. And I like teaming up with like-minded people who trying to get stuff done.
Right.
They'll tell you, I work good when we working. Like, but with all of that being said, I know you said it from the beginning, but I want you to tell us again, where can our audience find you?
Well, you can find me. You can find me at I Am Said Wines. Everything is IMCEDWYNEZ, and you can go to two websites. One is the label website. That's daymg.com, and you can go to beatsbysid.com. Especially you artists need beats, studio time, production. You know what to do. Or you ain't got to be an artist. You know you can do web series, movies, whatever. You know you need tracks, background music. You want me to do the score
Oh,
for
come
you?
on, score and soundtrack.
Yeah,
I
you
got
know,
you.
hit me up.
Yeah.
Contact me.
Talk about your app.
That's right. Oh, I forgot about
Get him,
that.
boo. Get him, boo. Come on, boo.
And I have a mobile app, definitely on all Beats by Sid mobile app. That's on Google Play, Apple Music, and Amazon.
Okay.
Download it.
Look, now this was Said Wines, the VP, none other of the independent record label Day Music Group.
Yes,
We want to
ma'am.
thank you for coming out. And guess what? Even besides you coming out, I just want to thank you for keeping a smile on Shay's face. I thank you so much for
Yeah.
stepping up to the plate and being a real man. Because people say that you know, we don't get married or we don't commit and all of these different things. And
It ain't
for a
true.
man to be jumping on his, like I literally have chill bumps. Like for a man to be on his
It's just
grind,
cold in here.
that can no, it's not cold.
You see these nipples?
It is very refreshing to see a man who will rise to the occasion and actually uphold his queen for y'all to really get out here and get money together, be the power couple and royalty that we really are called to be. We are a chosen people. I believe that in the core of me. And so just for you to get with another strong woman, one strong black woman and one strong black man coming together in unity, with the kids, everything. Like I just commend you for doing that because it's not popular.
Right.
Well, we gonna make it.
But
popular,
it's
goddammit.
necessary. Listen, listen.
Yeah, shout out to the levels, man.
I'm
We
with
out
you.
here,
I'm
dog.
with you.
We
out
make
here.
it popular, goddammit. We gonna make
We
it popular.
definitely gonna make it popular. And again, I'm appreciative. I'm really just appreciative of everything. And thanks so much for coming and sitting with
Man,
us today.
thank y'all for having me. I hope this
been a
ain't the
pleasure,
last
man.
time.
Oh, it definitely won't be the last time.
I got to get on one of these topics though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Matter of fact, we might do a power couples topic, and everybody bring their
Well, yeah,
spouse.
well,
I like
Oh,
that.
that'd be
we
dope.
doing, we doing love and relationships in a couple of weeks,
Right,
man. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we do. We
Yeah.
definitely love to have you back on the show.
Well, you know,
man.
I'm here no matter whether I'm on the show or not. I'm supportive anyway.
Yeah,
I
you
love
are,
what you guys
you
do,
Appreciate that.
and y'all really doing a great job, a great new facility now. So you know, I see really big things coming, man, and I see all of y'all, you know what I'm saying, on some big platforms, really, you know what I'm saying, or this could grow into one of those platforms where everybody want to get on, and
Absolutely.
it definitely can happen. I really see it, man. And y'all
I
on
say
y'all
that
grind.
as a word. I come
for
into
sure.
agreement. I touch and
Yeah.
agree with you on that. Steve.
No doubt.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, thank you.
You welcome.
Produced by Said Wines.
Wines.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, man, I want one to put me on one of them songs because I can. Okay. I
Mr.
can-
Jamie Foxx Jr.
Why you
Listen,
playing?
auto tune. We can do the auto
I don't need no
tunes.
auto tune, man.
Come on back, cuzzo.
Don't do me like that.
Hey.
All right, so
He
now that
don't
we
care.
getting that all over with,
He don't care
because
nothing about that. He said he eat a little Kobe's.
So
He said he'll eat a little coke.
He said he eat a little Kobe's.
all right, so as y'all may know, man, we are at the end of this show, man, and I feel pretty good for our first shot back. You know what I'm saying? It's been several months. How you guys feeling now that it's all over with?
I feel just as fabulous as I did before we started. How
That
about you?
real?
For sure. Feeling great.
Okay.
I
Feeling
feel
awesome.
magnificent.
Yeah, dwelling in the divine.
Yes, dwelling in the absolute
Sir,
divine.
yes, sir.
Manifesting instantly.
Yeah, I absolutely feel lovely, if I must say so myself.
You should
man.
feel love, Chucky love.
I do very much.
About
so.
time.
Yeah, I know, right? Finally. I'm sick of
got a
these
girl.
losers.
I got a girl.
Why you gotta make me feel like that?
That's how you say
But
it.
y'all was Jones.
Joni
when I
loves
came-
cha-chi.
So when I came in here with models or whatever, y'all was like, oh, now he got a whole nother thought. But now it's
they was ugly.
No,
Ooh.
no, don't play with me.
They
But
was
she
Oh,
gonna
come
say-
on,
she gonna
come
say-
on, so I
She
can
gonna say
tell
that.
you the
Models
truth.
that
Ooh,
drink
we
Bud
just
Ice.
can't tell nothing. Listen,
She did drink Bud Ice.
Models that drink Bud Ice.
Bud Ice,
Hey, let me
and
tell
got
you
beer
something,
bellies
She
looking
drink the same
crazy.
shit. Sherm,
Smoking everybody. All she
drink.
do, if you go on
Ice.
her Instagram, all she do is like
Oh,
smoke
my
everybody
God.
hookah.
You.
So she got COVID.
I ain't seen her in over a year and some change either.
You better not see her.
Man, get out of here. No, I'm cool. So yeah, I'm trying to do what Said out here doing, man. You
That's
know what
right.
I'm saying?
Get it together. Come on.
Put
Now.
Don't try.
pressure.
Don't try.
Do. For sure.
Come on now.
I got you.
Right. Out on to it. Don't try.
We don't use that TRY word.
All right. Well, yes, I'm gonna do the same thing that Said doing.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Whoa, hold on. Did y'all just make me try to admit that on camera?
We
Your
ain't trying to
dreams
make
into
you. You
existence.
did it.
None, you did.
Him growing
Anyway,
up.
so that is it.
Hercules.
Speak your dreams into existence, black
Speak
man.
that thing. Speak that thing.
Brother.
Get out of here. Anyway, so now that y'all have got,
He seen the glow up me and Shay on. That's why you want it. You want it. You want it, shine. You want
I
it.
want to go. I want a T-shirt. I want a T-shirt. I want a logo. I want it to say Chucky Love with a little
Definitely
heart
need a
on it.
T-shirt.
Hey, look, listen. It's
I want
all.
a
It's
book.
all in. Listen, it's time to do it.
I
Let's
want
get
a
this
book,
thing
you know what
going.
I'm saying? Do everything with love, and it'll be about my story, or just how you make yourself from point A
What
to
you
point
wanna
B.
do for love.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I can tell some love stories. I write. I kind of got some sexy stories out there that I've written.
Actually,
he do
so
zany-
my
he do zany
thought
novels.
process on your book is what you want to do for love. What all you've done to try to make your career be what it is.
That's dope. I love
Yeah.
that. So we gonna work
Why
on
don't?
that.
Why you don't? You
And
you
then
be
the other
sleeping
book.
on me. I be trying to tell you.
No,
I
no,
got
and
you.
then the other book, is gonna be probably just a whole bunch of
Yeah,
sex
you got
stories
a
because I've been
thing-
writing
a
sex
thing
stories.
book.
So I might,
Of
you know what I mean?
course.
All right. Anyway, well, that's it for us. We are going to close this out. Cuzzo, how do you feel? You got anything you want to say? We're gonna go down the line and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing out with Court's final thought.
No, with Kay.
Kay's
final
final
say.
She finna punch me in the throat.
Oh,
Kay's
so
final say.
did y'all see the fist? Like, just listen. It was.
I guess how I feel, what I'm gonna leave y'all with is all this propaganda and fear campaign that's on TV is just to keep you distracted, build your immune system up. You should be being proactive and not reactive.
That's good stuff.
And watch the money, man. Like that's what you need to be watching right now. So it's the biggest exchange of wealth in history. So like, while you sitting here worried about wearing your mask and your gloves, you need to be worried about getting your shell corp and getting your umbrella together and you know what I'm saying. Get you some of the SBA, PPP, EIDL. Get it in. Yeah, like all. Get
need
you
to
something.
apply for it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like get it up, and because it's about to be changing over here very soon. Like by 2021, like. It's pretty much like an earthquake going. It's like when an earthquake and then the earth cracks open. Like, if you're not on this other, like the gap is widening right now like this. It's gonna be people that's gonna be left on this other side, and they just gonna be stuck. It's gonna be people that's trying to. It's gonna be people trying to jump over to this side, and they might just fall. But you know what I'm saying? If you hurry up and get on this side right now, you'll be straight. But if you don't hurry up and get your affairs in order, like you're gonna be dying from poverty way before you die from COVID. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
Messy.
That's real, Pop Kev. What you got for us, Shay? Y'all heard that, Pop Kev?
Baby.
You know, basically, especially during a time like this, when a lot's going on in our communities, especially, just to make sure spiritually that you are right, you are aligned mentally, emotionally, and physically. It all works hand in hand. So I think that it's definitely important that you surround yourself with good people, good energy, great vibes, people that are like-minded on the same frequency, that can help you evolve and elevate. I think that's definitely going to be important this year as we continue moving forward towards the end of this year. I definitely do feel like this is a great feel for us. It's a new season. I'm excited. Good energy, man. We got some good energy. Yeah, we got some good energy. And I'm just, thankful that we definitely was able to kind of get another season going. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, we all got our own little shit going on, got our own businesses, we're expanding. And that's what it's really about. And it's about, breaking bread with one another. So,
Absolutely.
For sure.
Where you at?
Yeah, so with me, I feel like I'm extreme. So I'm all over the place. So forgive me if this comes out all over the place. When it comes to the show, I'm just glad that we got this thing back going together because this is one of those items that I felt was really important for all of us to help boost our brands and to continue the path that we've been going on as far as growth individually, getting us to our next levels. And I know that me watching you guys grow, it gives me a lot of motivation, inspiration, and pride. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are dope as hell. I don't know if y'all really recognize that outside of what you are. Court recognizes.
I'm just gonna say, boy,
she looked at me and was like, "Nigga, I know about me."
Right.
But all of us do. You
but
know
it's
what
still
I'm saying?
on
But I'm
love,
just
though.
saying, yeah, you know what I mean? And even for myself, like, this time has been definitely for growth. I feel that, and I'm excited about that. And I just want to continue to make the most out of this opportunity before things do get to its new normal, which I don't think we got too much longer of this space that we're in. Probably got a couple of more months before things kind of get back to normal, semi-normal, whatever that might mean. All I know is y'all just need to care about yourselves and the loved ones around you. Of course, love everybody unconditionally, but make sure that you take care of your home. Make sure you take care of your family. Don't get too caught up with everybody else and what they got going on if you don't need to. Karen's, mind your own damn business.
My mama named Karen.
For real?
Hey,
Yeah,
Karen.
she black though.
Right. Well, see, you would have never known. You would have never guessed it.
You know which way it went, huh?
Right. I was like, oh.
Right. No, it's Uncle. It's Uncle Danny. What?
Danny, I called it.
Bless her heart.
Bless his heart.
Bless. Yes, he was.
Yeah, so just shout out to everybody that's out here trying to figure it out and make a way despite everything that's going on. We all trying to figure it out. So hopefully you get to figure it out and you get to get whatever it is that you're trying to get out of this thing. But I'm good. I'm happy. And I'm just ready to get to more work. It's just so much more to do. And
10X.
Yeah, I mean
10X everything.
10X everything. Wipe your hands, wipe your ass. And,
Wipe your nose and yeah.
right, and watch the stuff.
And not with the same piece of tissue.
Yeah, not the same piece of tissue.
Not in that order. Well, yeah,
Y'all
in that
watch
order.
my stuff.
Not period. Like
Y'all watch the stuff and follow me on the Instagrams and on the YouTubes. Y'all go to our show. That's How You Feel show on YouTube. Make sure you like it, subscribe,
Share.
share.
Like, share, subscribe, man.
Right. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get out of here. This is Chuck's final thought. Okay. If you see me out
I'm
here,
finna
out of all of this time, I've been sharing y'all posts and liking, and you know what I'm saying? I probably really didn't even like it, but just because it was you, I wanted to support you, and I wanted you to get them views up. All y'all who ain't sharing this stuff, I see it. I notice it, and I ain't liking this shit no more.
Keep that
all
same energy.
I'm not liking, I'm not sharing, I'm not commenting, I'm just lurking, just like y'all do, because it's lame. We all out here trying to get this money. We can't do it if we ain't supporting each other. So support the damn show, all right? We put a lot of energy and effort into this. Y'all need to be out here. Y'all ain't got nothing going on. Y'all just looking and hating. We need to be looking and loving, all right? God damn. So like, share, comment, leave stuff in the comment section. Tell us how you feel. Tell me how you feel about this. Tell me how you feel about my tooth. I don't know, but do it, okay? All right, that's all I had to say, man. I love all y'all, though.
K's final say.
Praise
So
Jesus.
now it's time for Kay's final say after all of that. With Kay's final say, I just want to say this. Number one, COVID account, whichever way you fall on that spectrum, keep this in mind. Make sure you're okay. Your loved ones are okay. But again, I'll say that again. You are okay mentally, physically, emotionally. It is very important that you take care of you. On the other side of this, the only way you're going to make sure that you make it is if you take care of yourself. COVID or cap, wash your hands, wash your body first. Wash your hands.
Rinse it out. Rinse that.
Wash
thing
your
out.
hands, wear a mask, Lysol down, whatever it is, whatever your process is, but make it to the other end of this. Know this, somebody loves you, and the somebody should be you. That's Kay's final thoughts, and that's the end of That's How You Feel show.
Hey.
Until next time, we'll see you. Peace.
Right.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Comment.